Oh shit. Am I muted? I heard you played Throne and Lamau. I was looking at your channel to see if you had the VOD up. Crazy timing. Yeah, no, I mean I was playing Throne just now, but I'm gonna be I'm stuttering. I'm gonna do a FateTrigger review of like my experience with it, and then I'm gonna react to other people's reviews on the game and see how different people think about it right now. I only put stream up, like I'm still getting things ready. I just put stream up to let people come in time. But it doesn't look like my YouTube one's working. So I'm gonna just like assume that my YouTube one's just dead for some reason. No, it's working. Yeah, my YouTube one's working. Publish the VOD from when you play so I can watch. I mean, it's a really boring VOD. But I'll publish it if you want. Like I don't really talk a lot when I play MMOs. Uh, I think it's fun though. I just think it's still an MMO in my opinion. Like I don't do well with MMOs. But I will say it's definitely one of the better ones I played. I've been having fun with it. I've been playing it. So I was on like I'm not gonna lie, 30 minutes of that VOD is me on the whale. Like just seeing where it would lead me to. I just got on the whale. Like I also think the controllers are a little janky, but I'm getting used to them. Hold on, give me 1 second. No, that's not everything I need. I'm gonna need this up. Oh yeah, I was like on the big ass fucking whale, just chilling. There's a bunch of like mines, like minerals on it you can fucking mine, and then it sends you to somewhere where you can't even be at unless you're like level fucking 50 or I guess. I don't know what level you have to be there. Okay, so but right now I'm just getting things ready for the review. I was thinking about joining like a voice chat. I was also thinking of like joining a public voice chat one day and just letting people know that I'm taking in people's opinions on stream and just like having little debates with people on their opinions of the game, or like not opinions on the game but like their takes. Man, I really should have shaved before coming on stream. Whatever. But yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Probably gonna get water and then I'll probably start it. Alright, I'm gonna get some water and then yeah, I can definitely start now. Let me just get some water. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright. So honestly, one of the big things we gotta get out of the way, first and foremost, is that uh FateTrigger FateTrigger is not Fortnite Mobile. That's the main thing we got. We Fortnite anime Fortnite, I mean. It's not anime Fortnite. It's not PUBG Fortnite. It's not any of that. FateTrigger is its own thing. And it has its own playstyle compared to those games. The only similar one would definitely be PUBG. But other than that, the other two games we're not even gonna compare them to them because they're nowhere near it. So there's not gonna be any like clickbait title on this video saying like, oh, anime Fortnite, or oh, this is the new crazy BR that's gonna change everything. No, it's just here. Let me get the exactly what the dev said verbatim, so I'm not lying to your faces. All right, so in the first dev vlog, there is a quote right here. Let's see. So here it says, while ensuring a good shooting feel, we have adopted a combat system that combines a short time to kill with skills, greatly enhancing the importance of strategy. All right. And I'm pretty sure one of the first things they say is, let me see. This is a multi-character tactical shooting game. All right. So first and foremost, if you had any like past ideas that this game is a fast-paced shooter or like a fast-paced anime BR, throw that away, because it's not a fast-paced anime BR. It's not supposed to be. It's not. It's a tactical shooting multi-character BR. That's what it is. People have this weird idea, or at least from what I've seen, people have this weird idea that this game is supposed to be fast-paced. When they like, I don't think they've ever said that, to my knowledge at least. Maybe they said it in the Discord, but I don't even know if any of the developers are in the Discord, like actually in the Discord. So, from my knowledge right now, it's literally just a tactical shooter. And that's how we should be looking at it, rather than be seeing like, oh, well, it's anime, so it should be fast paced, or well, it would be better if it's fast paced, when it's just, you know, fast. It's just a BR. Thank you, Don. That's a great point. Thank you for the follow, Don. But yes, 3-tapping someone to the head with a DMR from 100 meters away definitely encourages people to play fast plays. This is what I'm saying. This game was never intended to be played fast paced. So going into this review, we gotta get that idea of a fast paced game out of our mind, because it's not intended to be fast paced. Whether or not they change it to be fast paced is up to them. But right now, what they said is they want attack FPS. Attack FPS. Other examples of attack FPS. Let me search this up actually. Attack FPS games. Escape from Tarkov, Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO. I'm just gonna name ones I know. Okay. Fucking Battlefront 2. None of these games are fast paced. Okay. I'm just putting it out there. Tac FPS, tactical shooter. Like Valorant would be the fucking closest thing, because it's a multi-character tac FPS, and that is a insta-kill game. Okay, none of these games play fast. If you want to argue that you're just gonna fucking hop around in CS:GO, go ahead. You can just kind of you can kind of just run at people in Novita. That's what I was doing the entire 5 days. I was just running at people. I was, even if they, you can, don't make the argument that I was just running at AI. I was running at humans too. Like I was just running at people. I ended the beta. I ended the alpha with 1,500 kills. Like I have 70 hours on it, and you honestly, this game is just the way you play it. You know, so that's just, get that out of the way. Like that's the main thing I want to get out of the way, because I don't want to talk about that. It's not a fast-paced game. So going into that, thank you Noxel for having this document for me. It means a lot. But yeah, so getting into the gameplay itself, the gameplay feels very good even with the shitty compatibility. Yes, the alpha had some pretty bad compatibility. It didn't work very well on a lot of tech, mine's included. My game would have trouble rendering. My game would freak out and bug out. If I was moving too fast in a car, my fucking car would just go under the ground and just freak out for a bit until everything rendered in. All that stuff. And they already said before that the compatibility was going to be bad, and that they just wanted to take in as much info as they can with this alpha. So I already knew the compatibility was going to be bad, and they're already going to try to fix that. And by the time it comes out, it's going to be fixed. So in terms of compatibility, I think that we shouldn't worry about it right now too much. Like, the compatibility is going to be fixed by the time it comes out. Next, we'll probably talk about the characters, just because it's the first thing on this list. The characters all felt really good. Every character felt like you can play them. Every character felt like they had a purpose. I don't feel like there was any character in this game that was like too broken where I'm like, damn, if only they weren't playing that character, I would have won the fight. The only argument you can make with that is like maybe EOS ult. I found Star kind of annoying sometimes. But really, honestly, I've never been really... I don't think I got mad at this game once because I was getting killed by brain dead util, you know? Like, I think the util in this game is really good and it helps you get an advantage in a fight, but it doesn't help you win a fight. You have to win the fight yourself. The only ult, like I said, that can maybe give you like a insta win button is maybe EOS ult. But again, that's just because it's a little overtuned right now. I feel like EOS ult needs a rework, but we'll get into that right now. But let's just go down the list. Creation is probably one of the best healers I've seen in a BR. They somehow managed to make a healer really good. So the way she works is her Q is a heal, obviously, and her heal heals you over time to full health, but if you take any damage, the heal stops. So the heal is completely fine in my opinion. It's not too strong. It's not too strong. It's not too weak at all. It's a really good heal. And before people get mad and say like, well, you can never heal because, oh my god, you can never heal because like the TTK is so low. And no. The heal is really good. If you get shot, if you take an exchange with someone and you knock that person in your one shot, you're gonna want your heal there. The heal is really good. And but it's not a 2 OP because the second you get shot, it stops. Her ultimate ability allows you to put down a AoE heal that is also acting as a teleport for your teammates that your teammates can channel and teleport to, even while knocked down. So her ult is really, really, really good. It's a little too good because the range you can teleport from is a little absurd. I think the range is 200 meters, which is like absolutely absurd when you're in game. That is like an insane amount of range. So it's just an insane amount of range. Honestly, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like actually like an insanely weird topic because the heal itself on the ult is like so not used. It's literally used as a teleport, and the teleport is super strong. All they have to do is lower the range on it, and I think the ult would be amazing. I think it'd be good. Also Noxel is, are these the ranks like out of all the characters, like the rank of their util? Or what is this? Like an actual, okay, okay. Um okay, but moving on to the next character. Um Huxley, which is Shadow, no, it's not fucking Shadow Flame. It's who is it? No, it is Shadow. Veiled Shadow. Yeah, so Huxley, yeah, she's just a perfect scan character. There's nothing else to it. Um so I'm gonna disagree with this in here. I think people have a very big misconception of the passive. So the reason the passive wasn't working in the alpha is because there was a lot of AI. So when you would try to do your passive on an AI, it wouldn't scan their teammates. But anytime you did the passive on an actual human being, it actually scanned everyone. Um, so yeah. So the passive does work. The passive does work. So passive is passive is full working. It was just AI, and we'll get into the AI later. But her ultimate, really good. Smoke bomb. Oh, moist. Really good smoke bomb. No complaints from me there. The smoke bomb is really good. It's good for fighting third parties off. It's good for saving your teammates in a bad position. It's good for pushing a team. It's good for just about anything. It's good just for about anything. Any character that has a scan and a smoke is automatically good. If you have a scan and a smoke in your kit, you're automatically going to be a good character, and that's exactly what she is. She is one of the best characters. Um, I definitely think she's, yeah, this makes sense. In the comp setting, um, I definitely do think that she would be the second place behind Camille. Casual setting, I still think she's higher just because of how broken she is. She's literally never bad. Okay. So I probably have like a different opinion on Star than most people. I think Star is okay. I don't think she's as good as people make her out to be. I've seen, so even in my own gameplay, um even in my own gameplay, like no one really shoots at her walls or buildings. Um, the only really problem I ran into when fighting against Star is um just this tower, right? When you're in this tower, when you're in this tower, like she's not gonna put them up, but these walls can be stacked with these walls, right? Once she does that, that's when she's in like a state where I think she's the most broken, because these walls just make it so impossible to fight her. But when she's in this state, it really does not feel like I'm losing to, like if she peeks me over this wall, it doesn't feel like I'm losing to her, like ever. Like her, all I can see is her head, and I just beam it every time. Like, okay, you can say, well, she can see your whole body, so she's in an advantage state, but it feels like if you just have decent aim, like it's still a 50-50 fight in my opinion. Maybe a 40-50 fight, 40-60 fight, I'll say, for her. Because she has obviously your whole body to her, she has high ground, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't think she's as strong. I think people need to just shoot her I think people need to like genuinely just start shooting her builds, like genuinely. Like I'm by the way, I am very much saying that I'm a fucking loser that didn't shoot the builds too. Like if you look at my VODs, I never fucking shot the builds. Ever. Absolutely never, ever. I never fucking shot the builds ever. But I feel like if your teammates, right? If you're all posted up and like let's say she ults here, right? Right? First of all, you should never be out here fighting her in the first place. Which is like this is also something we gotta get into mind. If you're playing smart, right? Like if you're playing casually, like obviously it's a whole different thing. I'm a competitive player. Um, I'm a competitive player, and I'm just gonna think of it competitively. That's just how my brain works. But in a competitive mindset, you're playing in this building, right? Let's say she ults this to just have an advantage angle. What I'm doing with my team here, right, in a competitive mindset where I'm actually like fucking conscious of shooting her builds, is I'm calling my team to 1, 2, 3, 4, like 3, 2, 1 her builds and just dropping her instantly. Like if everyone shoots a mag into the bottom, everything's gone, right? She's gonna be on top of this thing. Yes, she's still gonna have a layer high ground, but she's not gonna have as much cover because these walls, it doesn't tell you, but if you break the bottom, these green walls on the top literally disappear. They just disappear. So you can just shoot her after that. And the only argument I can see is like, well, you're distracted on the builds and not the actual people. Her teammates can push up off your magazine being empty. And then I'm like, okay, good point. I see that point. I can see that point, you know? So I think she's not as good as people say she is, but I do think that you can convince me that she's good. Like you can definitely convince me. At first I was a very, very hardcore believer that she was not going to be good, but honestly after playing against her, I can still see it. She can still place down Qs after the build is partially destroyed though. um okay, so yes, you can still build builds down, but usually the second Kira ults, she puts a wall instantly and then peeks you, right? So if you drop her after that, the green wall, that wall's gone, right? So then she has a second wall. She puts the second wall down, and if you're playing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the second, if she's putting up a wall and you're shooting her, the wall is easier to destroy. So if she's putting up a wall and you're shooting at her, the wall's gonna get destroyed. So at the end of the day, she's gonna lose both walls. You know, like she's gonna lose both cooldowns, which means her entire kit's out the fucking window. The wall shields should only take one. Okay, okay. So I'm a 100% genuine star hater because I just don't want characters that can just build cover to be absolutely broken. But 1 to 2 bullets is a little. It's like pushing it, you know. Like I'm a star hater, but like you know, I'm not gonna let like stars not thrive. You know, I think like half. Okay, in my full honest opinion, a quarter of a clip of like let's see what gun. Let's say a quarter of a clip of a CLA4 should be done. I think a quarter of a clip of a CLA4. I think that should be how much a wall has cover, like health. Now I do agree with the tower though. The tower health should be lowered by that should be lowered, and especially with solos and duos. Solos and duos, it's gonna need a different health pool for every game mode. I'm telling you that right now. It's gonna need a different health pool for solos, duos, and squads. It should scale off of what game mode you're playing. I did not know her cooldown was that low. Right now, all I think is just then maybe, honestly, I'll just leave her at 3. But in my honest opinion, I don't think she's as good. I just think people haven't really played against her well. Like I honestly, all I do is run at them. I haven't gone against a good Kira. That's the problem. I haven't gone against a good Kira. Moving on to Nase. This character's just this character's just fucking stupid. I think this character is just fucking stupid. I think this character just promotes, like, this is the character that if you're having a hard time staying alive, you just click Nase. If you're having a hard time pushing, you click Nase. If you're having a hard time rotating because you're getting caught in the open, you click Nase. If you're having a hard time fucking fighting people, you click Nase. Like, this character is just... This character is, like, brain dead. I'm gonna say it. This character is crazy. No, like, I mean, I'm just shitting on the character because, like, okay. So she has an ultimate that lets her revive. Okay, let's go. Let's pull her up. She has an ultimate that lets her revive, gives her movement speed, and makes it so that, like, that's what I'm saying. It makes it so that when she takes lethal damage, she goes into the ground, heals, which, by the way, wait, Reptar, do you want me to leak the tech? Are you okay with me leaking the tech? Or no, you don't want me to leak the tech? Because it's your tech. I can't say it without Reptar's permission. I can't leak the tech without Reptar's permission. I'll leak the tech if he tells me to. But you have, like, healing in her kit. You have movement speed in her kit. You have invincibility in her kit. You have team mobility in her kit. And then all on top of that, you have a form of CC, which is crowd control. Yeah, no, this character is dumb. No matter how you put it, this character is not okay. I think her ult... I think this character is, like, so good. I honestly... Okay, so... Maybe... A good nerf... Is it elite tech if it was a bug report in Discord? Okay, so I'm leaking the tech. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if someone reported the bug, if it's a bug or not. But while she's in this water form, she can start up a heal. She can literally heal while being invulnerable. Yes, Reptar was doing it the entire time. Apparently, you can heal while being in the vulnerable. So, yeah, that's... That just... I honestly think she's, like, the best duelist in the game. This character is the best duelist in the game. No doubt about it, it's the best attacker in the game. Nase is definitely, in my opinion, yeah, just the best duelist in the game. She has the best passive. She has the best passive of a duelist. She has the best ult of a duelist. Her Q is still fucking amazing. I think her Q should go up on this list. I think her comp is honestly, I'm an EOS fanboy, but I'm sorry, but Nase is just better in comp than EOS, no matter how you put it. And for casual, I think she might be number one. I'm gonna be so honest. If you just want to play casually and just have fun, you pick Nase. You're gonna have so much fun. Like, she has funny tech where she can just boop someone out of cover with her fucking Sharky. She has, like, which, by the way, I forgot to explain that. Fucking Sharky over here. Like, bruh. You telling me you're not gonna have the most amount of fun trolling people with this shit? This is a casual character. Like, EOS does fuck all for the team, which is the main issue. Okay, you know what? Valid point. She does do fuck all for the team, except kill people. Now, I'll get into that later on how they can make her better at killing people. You guys have to bear with me. I'm an EOS fanboy, so if you guys think it's too out of line, just let me fucking know, okay? But moving on to Flame. This character is fucking controversy. This character just sprouts controversy. I've been seeing people call her ass. I've been seeing people call her garbage. You know what? I think this character is fucking broken. But the problem is she's broken on paper, not in fucking game, okay? That's the problem. Her ultimate is dog shit useless. Her ultimate, she doesn't have a fucking ult. Her ult is literally a cosmetic ability. The only thing her fucking ult does is drop the frames of the enemy players. That's all it fucking does. If anything, that's literally the only... Never mind, it's the fucking best ult in the game. It's literally fucking making people not be able to use their computer. You know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Her ult is terrible. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. Her ult doesn't hit ever. Like, I have countless amount of clips. I'll probably put it on the video, like edited in, where I'm just literally sitting in a flame ult. Just sitting there healing. Straight up just sitting in a flame ult healing. And it does nothing. It literally did nothing to me. I didn't even have to heal. They need to rework though. They either have to make it stun, more missiles, they need to make it more missiles, make it come down faster. They need to make it something. My main thing with this character is I think the character should have... Okay, so bear with me, guys. I think the character should have something like this. But okay, I know that sounds bad on first glance, but let me explain it. Let me explain it real quick. It has Brimstone ult, but it only breaks shields. It doesn't kill. It only breaks shields. It doesn't do any damage to your health. It only breaks your shields. Kind of like a Mega Mingorb, or like you know in Apex Legends Crypto's ult, how it like just breaks everyone's shield around him. Think of it that way. Cause okay, so the reason why is, okay, right now my problem with this character is that she's not an attacker, she's a defender. No matter how you put it, if you look at her kit, which we'll do right now, please remind me if I forget to look at a character's kit. If we look at we look at her kit, holy shit, stutter. She has a flame wall, which is that smoke is defensive, no matter how you put it. That smoke is defensive. Even in her own character thing, she's running away, playing passively, defensively holding an angle, and waiting. Okay, that's not aggressive. That's not an attacker. Okay, she was literally fucking running away in her own goddamn video. Like, she's not an aggressive character. Her ult, we're not even gonna talk about that. Her passive, I thought was gonna be more situational because you have to actually pick up on Molly. But you know, there's Mollies everywhere on the map. I don't think loot was a problem. The Molly is great. It's really good. Did anyone ever use the incinerary rounds on her? Like, at all? Like, I don't think I ever seen someone use the incinerary rounds on her. Like, once. But regardless, like, that's like the only aggressive part of her kit. Her Molly and her incinerary rounds, which is like really lackluster because, I mean, she's supposed to be an attack character and both her abilities are defensive. There were incinerary rounds? Yeah, they're the augments. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Unless they just unless it was just not in the game. We have so much bag space, we don't need mollies or crazy good. Yeah. 100 damage on mollies is crazy. Yeah, no. Her. I think so. The perfect rework in my mind right now is if they make the Molly an actual ability that she can throw that acts similar to Phoenix Molly. That way, if a star was to like ult on top of her, right? She can throw the molly and drop it on the tower. Therefore, we have a star counter. Because I feel like Flame was supposed to counter Star. I think that's why they like made Flame the way she is. She blocks angles, which counters Star, and she also ults people out of like cover, which also counters Star. I think she's supposed to be the perfect Star counter. So I think if you make her Q a molly that she can drop back down whenever on recast, it'll make it better. And if her ult was that orbital strike thing I said earlier. So that's how I think they can fix the character. I still think she's really fucking good, bro. I still think she's really good character. One thing, I'll let me just, you guys, more tech that we found out. There's a lot of tech people didn't find out. We gatekept it because we wanted to just see, like, you know, we didn't want them to, like, people to freak out. One thing I'll say is that this might change a little bit of your bias on her. One thing I'll say is Flame's wall absolutely blocked grenades. It blocked mollies, it blocked flashes, it blocked grenades, it blocked everything util wise. It blocked smokes too. If you tried to throw anything to the wall, it would literally just bounce off. So, just putting that out there. Her wall is strong. Okay, I don't think the ult is weak. It's definitely boring. So EOS, this is my child. This is my character right here. EOS. She's alright. Like, I think her ult's strong, but outside of it, she doesn't do shit. Like, I think her ult is very strong, but at the same time, if you just shoot her, like, the TTK is so low that you can just beam her. Really? Honestly, if you just hit your shots. Obviously her ult's strong, but if you keep your distance and hit your shots, she's not gonna be able to out damage you. The auto lock on is stupid. I always wanted that changed. I have good enough aim, bro. I don't need none of this bullshit auto lock. Take that off. I have good enough aim. Do not take the auto lock off. That is definitely needed. The auto lock needs to be taken out. It's just unnecessary. It's already insanely good. Her passive is really good. But here's the problem with this character, okay? What is the character supposed to be, right? This character is supposed to be the aggressive dasher in that makes a play and dashes out, right? That's what her kick promotes. When you hear, oh, she can dash twice, that's sick. Oh, on a kill, she gets another dash. Wait, so in reality, you want me to dash in, get a kill, dash out. That's cool. That's a cool character. And then you get in game and you're like, what the fuck? I dashed in and my gun didn't come out. What the hell? My gun just didn't come out. What the fuck? My gun is just not coming out. Why the fuck does dashing make my gun go away? That's the problem with this character. This character promotes aggressiveness and then it just fucking throws that shit back in your face and like, fuck you. Like, you know? Like, it's like, they want her to be aggressive, but then they're like, but what if she's too broken? If she's like, can just dash and have a gun? But we want her to be aggressive, so let's just give her a dash reset every time she kills someone. The amount of times I've killed someone before I dash is insane. Honestly, I was using her more like Jet, where you get a pick, then you dash away. Farron, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm making a video here. Wait, what are you doing? What? You're just gonna stay there? Okay. Anyway, yeah, the end lag is way too strong. I think they need to take away the end lag and just make they gotta take away the end lag and make the ult weaker. Just make the ult weaker. Make it not auto lock and then make it do more damage headshot, less damage body shot, and then the least amount of damage legs. Oh boy. I was so sad to find out this character was so not bad. Every character is good in my opinion, but this character was just so weak compared to the other characters. This character right here. So Sorwine is just that was just such a throw. So when you look at this character, you're like, oh my god, she has Valkyl. Oh my god, she has Horizon passive. Oh my god, she has a fucking repositioning tool. Holy shit, this character is gonna be insane. She can get instant height, she can rotate her teammates, and she takes no fucking she takes like no stagger when she falls from high places. This character is gonna be comp. This character is gonna be sick. She's not comp. She's not sick. Whoever cooked up her Q needs to be put under watch. Like, they really said, wow, this character is cool. Let's give her the fucking worst tactical in the game. This character has a Q, right? Let's see. The problem with this character in general is just the fucking endless amount of end lag on her abilities. Just like everything is an animation lock. You're stuck doing this little weird pose thing when you're trying to go up. Then you're stuck in this animation where you go up. You can't pull your gun out in the air most of the fucking time. Then, on top of that, her ult... Okay, I have no problem with her ult. Her ult's actually pretty good. But, her Q is terrible. And her passive... Her passive's useful. I'm not gonna lie, her passive is useful. But her Q is probably the worst thing to ever exist in this game. And I think that just makes her a really weak character, considering her ult's, like, not used for combat. So she feels like you're playing the game naked in combat. Like, you're not gonna fucking just start doing ninjutsu fucking, Ninjago moves on the floor while in fighting someone, you know? Like, you're not gonna do that. And then, like, you're not gonna fucking start doing, like, airbending shit while in a fight either. I don't know. She just has no way to fight someone, and the only problem I have with it is, like, she's an attack character. She needs to be able to shoot midair. That just needs to be her passive. She needs to be able to shoot midair. Like, honestly, she needs to be able to shoot midair. She needs to be able to have her gun out in air. Because she's still vulnerable in the air. If she shoots you from the air, just shoot her back. She's literally in the fucking air in a glider. Well, like, you can just beam her, you know? I just don't know about this character. They need to fix this. She needs to get fucking reworked. Absolutely. Reworked completely. But overall, characters, like, even though I said some bad things about some characters, it never felt that, like, bad. Like, the only character I can probably say, like, was actually genuinely fucking bad was Sorwine. Every other character felt perfectly fine. Every other character felt like they can fight each other completely fine. And it was just leave it at that. It's like, her particles can be seen from 20 miles away. Yeah, she is more like a ninja, but still, she's like, they just need to make her faster or something when she Qs. She needs to be faster in the air, and she needs to be faster when she goes up. Something. Give her something. She needs to be aggressive. She's an aggressive character, for Christ's sake. She's under the attack category. Give her something. I just noticed, did they give EOS... Am I seeing that right? Did they give EOS defense and then Starhopper attack? Oh, nah. Yo, they gotta fix that. But Farron, what are you doing? Um okay, so moving on, right? This is probably the most important part, because at the end of the day, you can have great characters, but who's gonna play a game with shitty guns? The guns in this game, in my opinion, were really good, really well made. There's definitely a meta in this game, and the meta is fucking DMR, which if you don't like that, I mean, it is what it is. It's um okay, so I let's just go from the list here. You know, the CL4AR is the R301 of this game, the easy carbine, the like all-rounder, you know, your basic gun, vanilla gun, you know, it's easy to use, easy to kill with, has a good fire rate, has a good time to kill, and it also just has a good mag, has a good everything. Not broken, not the only thing that's broken is its bullet velocity, I'll say. But other than that, it's just your normal basic gun. It's just a normal basic gun. The CL Rafale AR, this is a hard to use gun, really hard to use, but it's really fucking good. Like really fucking good. Like this gun is really good. The burst, basically one bursts most shields and two bursts like higher shields. The burst is really insane if you hit your shots. But it's if you hit your shots. It's really hard to hit your shots. It's really hard. So I'll say this is like a skill. This is like the skill issue gun. If you're good with this gun, you're beaming. If you're bad with this gun, you're gonna hate this gun. It's as simple as that. If you're not good with this gun, you're not gonna like it. Moving on with the CL24 sniper rifle. The problem is, it would be good. Okay, never mind. It's really good. The reason why it's so good is because it can like headshot one shot at most helmets. The only helmet it can't headshot one shot is like gold, I think, which is like a fucking absurd. The sniper rifle you pick up at the beginning of the game shouldn't one tap every single helmet in the game. It should stop at purple. It should not one tap purple. I don't care what anyone says. It should not one tap purple. Once you get purple helmet, it should not one tap you. That's the only TTK that I'll agree with. Is way too low. The gun is good. If you're good at hitting headshots, I think it's weaker if you hit body shots. If you're just hitting body shots, just switch to the DMR. I still think the DMR is a way better gun. But sniper rifle, really fucking good. Oh, I wasn't fucking showing the weapons. So this is the AR. This is the burst. This is the sniper rifle. And so, okay, moving on. The Monolith LMG is a care package weapon. It's a care package weapon. It's good. It's good. I don't think I'm gonna throttle on the care package weapons too much. It's just good. All ranges. It's good everywhere. It has good damage. Good. I'm not even gonna go through with it. It's just good. It's a care package weapon. Okay, moving on. Gladiator AR. This gun right here is my favorite gun in the game. The Gladiator AR is absolutely good. It has good damage, really good damage. Think of it as the flatline counterpart to the CLA4. It does more damage than the R301. If you can control the recoil, you'll just outmelt everyone. If you could, you can use it as basically a DMR at far ranges with semi-automatic. It still kills people. That's with semi-automatic, semi instead of automatic. It's just so good. It's so good. Just to show you how it looks. This gun right here, it is so good. It is. This game has that. This game made the perfect heavy hitting. This is basically like your AK-47. This gun is so nice. This gun is so nice. It's just so nice. It has a nice iron sight. Not pay to win, but it has a nice one in my opinion. It has a nice, just everything. Everything about this gun is beautiful. Moving on, the Peregrine SMG. Not easy to use, but super good close range. The Peregrine was a gun I really enjoyed. I love this gun. This gun was really fun to use. Hey, Fearing, stop. Hold on. Let me move my cat. So the Peregrine was really fun to use. It's so good. It melted up close. It was I think in my opinion the Peregrine was the best SMG. People will argue with me. I'm not hearing you all out. It was the best SMG. It was just harder to use. It felt like the R9. It felt like the R9, honestly. It felt like the R9. Pulsar SMG, we're not talking about it. That shit's dog shit. No. Nuh-uh. Terrible gun. Terrible fucking gun. It was bugged. It has bad damage. It has no fucking clip. It was bugged. It looks ugly. It was bugged. Yeah, and it has no bitches. So we're moving on. The Beastbuster shotgun, in my opinion, this gun was just so good. This gun was so good. It was like perfect shotgun. It like literally killed you up close. Like it literally one-shotted you up close if you hit all the pellets. It fucked you up close. Like quite literally, like it just destroyed you up close. But it sucked at any other range. It literally sucked at any other range. If you're not point blank to a motherfucker, it was bad. Which is how a shotgun should be. You shouldn't be rewarded for shooting someone far range of a shotgun, okay? And this was a perfect shotgun in my opinion. It was so good up close, bad mid-range, bad long range. Pull up the clip? What do you mean pull up the clip? But yeah, Beastbuster shotgun, really nice gun. It was also a tactical shotgun. It wasn't like a pump. It didn't pump. It was a tac shotgun that one tapped up close. Like you don't want to push someone with that gun. And when you do, you better have the best movement or hope to God they fucking miss their shots. All right, rear guard LMG right here. This gun was like perfectly balanced because it had so much. What? Oh yeah. All right.
I'm healing myself up.
Nah, bro. Nah. Run this shit back. Hold up. Run this shit back. Run this shit back. This was straight honor, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Bro, it hit, okay, hit the door. Okay, I missed that one. Okay, like, bro. Dude, that's just fucking unfortunate, bro. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. Okay, maybe I did miss my fucking shots, but bro, yo, I'm deleting that. No, I'm deleting that shit, bro. No one's ever catching me like. Did any you see what my cat's doing to my mic? Piran, what are you doing? What, I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, so moving on. Rearguard LMG, insane damage. It had an insane amount of damage. It just had such good damage. It had no fucking recoil. but it was a super slow gun. Are you done? It was a super slow gun and had a super slow rate of fire. Do you have some insight? Farron, you have something you want to share? No? Here. You have something you want to share? No, she doesn't want to say anything. No, 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 no. The rear guard should have not. I don't think the rear guard increased ever. If it did, that's insane. I would have known though. I used it one time, like genuinely. It doesn't do that. Okay, so moving on to the best SMG in the game. We have the Tommy gun, the Jackson, which is not the best SMG in the game. I don't care what anyone says. The Jackson had an amazing bag size. Yeah, that makes sense. Good hip fire and decent rate of fire with above. Yeah. So yeah. It was good. It was good. Think of this as like the easy to use SMG, but this SMG would lose to the Peregrine. Yeah, it's consistent. That's what makes this SMG good. But the Peregrine wins it every single time if you're just good with the Peregrine. I'm sorry. If you're just good with the Peregrine, you're just beaming this guy every single time. Who the fuck is Jackson anyways? But if you're just beaming with the SMG, you're just gonna win. The Peregrine. But Jackson is solid. I won't lie. I used it at the very beginning. It's a skill issue type of thing. It's kind of a skill check. If you have a Peregrine and you're better than that guy, you're winning. If you have a Peregrine and you're worse than that guy, you're losing. It's a skill check. If you have the ego, use the Peregrine. DMR. Yeah. So about this gun. It's just the best gun in the game. It just 2 taps you. Basically 3 taps you in the body. It has an insane range, has low recoil. It can use every scope in the fucking game. Has an insane mag size for the amount of damage you can do with it. The fire rate is insane. The hip fire is insane. The gun is insane. The gun is not okay. This is like the best gun in the game. No doubt about it. Like, it needs nerfs. No matter how you nerf the DMR though, the DMR is gonna be broken. No matter how you nerf it, it doesn't matter. You add recoil, people are gonna learn the recoil. You add a lower mag size, people are just gonna hit their shots more. The DMR is gonna be broken. It's just how it is. This is a type of game where DMRs are just gonna be broken, and we're gonna have to suck it up. But DMR is just really good. It's always gonna be good, unless they literally fucking take it out the game or butcher it, like to like the point where it's like fucking Mozambique here type shit. But the DMR is good. Adjudicator, I'm not gonna talk about it this too much. I mean, it's literally just the one-shot sniper in the game. It one-shots every time in the head, no matter what, and that's about it. Like, it just one taps. Like, it's a sniper. Nothing bad about it. Has good handling, has good everything. It's just as good as a good sniper can be. It's just broken sniper, but it's a care package weapon, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so some problems with the games. Yeah, we'll talk about these. All right, the game doesn't work on AMD, right? Wait, chat's talking. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing though. I still think there's ways to play around the DMR because we have character abilities. Look, I'm a hold her upside down. Yeah. All right, but I just think there's way to play around it, but it is strong. Don't get me wrong. I just think there's way to play around it, and people are just playing too casually. It was just kind of hard. We gotta realize that there was AI in the game, so like a lot of us were just running it down, trying to find the next enemy team, and then like whoever found each other first kind of just gets fucked because everyone's just playing brain dead because there's just a bunch of AI. So when you run into a human team, it's just kind of like, oh shit, yo, like it's kind of like when you're like on your phone when you're not supposed to at nighttime, and then you just hear like your doorknob wobble, and it's like your parent coming in. You're like, oh fuck, and you're like, you gotta go sleep, like pretend you're asleep, like you gotta lock in, type shit. Like you're just like lean back, just like playing like this, and then you actually get hit for a significant amount of damage. You're like, oh fuck, it's time. You know, like I think that was like the main thing that was happening. Like I feel like if people were more prepared to get shot by a DMR, the DMR wouldn't have been as good. I can tell you how that happens because the AIs despawn and then spawn in. I'm not even trolling. They're not on the map. Game doesn't work on AMD, obviously. Yeah, game didn't work on AMD. Game doesn't render fast enough. Dude, my fucking, oh my god, I'm gonna obviously edit the video. But on the video you're gonna see my game fucking sucked at rendering. It never fucking rendered ever. It never fucking rendered. But that's also just a hardware thing. If you had better hardware, it always rendered. Huxley Q doesn't work all the time. Huxley is the scan, right? No, I feel like the scan worked every time. I don't know, I didn't play her. Huxley Q apparently didn't work all the time. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Doors sometimes didn't open right away. That was fucking annoying. That was annoying. Not a oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you guys were tuned into my stream for any of that stuff. Let me pull up Twitch. Let me see. Where is it? Channel. I think it was in this one. Let me find it real quick. Alright.
They're looking at us. Like, they are, but they aren't. They're like...
So...
Wait, can I get Key staying in this? That'd be cool.
I'll show you guys.
Come back, McCoy! Come back!
Hold up, hold up. Hold up. I'm speaking right now. I got fucking bugged out and I couldn't redeploy. So I thought I was gonna die, right? Because I literally can't pull out my glider. Look what happens. When you hit a certain point on the drop, the game doesn't allow you to die. You know what it does? It does this instead. It gives you a free window. So quite literally jumping off the map was beneficial. You only lost like 10 HP, yeah. Fearing down. Down. So yeah, that another reason to fucking get wind out of the game, I guess. Like just give more reasons for wind to not exist. But yeah. Cars get stuck together. No, cars actually get stuck together in this game. If If a car flips over and you run it into that, it just gets fucking stuck. Down. Down. Alright. But also one thing, cars need to be able to get flipped over. Cars don't flip over in this game. If you fucking flip over your car, you're not getting it back. I've never had the bug where I can't shoot after ADSing. I'm just gonna take word of mouth that this is a bug. Bouncers on Starhopper's ult doesn't work. Sometimes they do not work. The bouncers on Starhopper's ult, they sometimes do not work. They actually sometimes do not work. So just keep that in mind. Like sometimes the bouncers actually do not work. Of course, keep this in mind. This is still an alpha. Thank you for the follow. This is still an alpha, so they're gonna fix a lot of this shit. This is just normal bugs from an alpha. The cars remind me of H1Z1 cars, sir. I don't know how to tell you this, but if your car flips fire, you're not. Bro, they're anime girls. They must have some fucking anime girl strength. Come on now. Yeah, we need the whole world to know what this game is. Why that alpha have to end so soon? I'm obsessed with this game. I'm over here making reviews and low key guides for a game that I can't even fucking play. I'm addicted. All right, I'm addicted. I am addicted. Okay. I'm gonna pull up Discord. I am so sorry. I am so sorry if I'm so sorry. If I, for some reason, pull up one of your takes and like shit on it right now, but I'm gonna be so honest. The NA Discord takes have been pissing me off. And I'm gonna pull up a lot of these takes. No flame, by the way. Okay. Yes, they piss me off. Yes, I get heated, and yes, I do get a little like irritated with the people that I debate with, but I don't hate them. Okay. I need people to understand. I don't hate you if I'm debating with you. I just get passionate whenever I'm talking about something I genuinely enjoy, okay? I get mad in the moment sometimes, yes, but I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the take, okay? I'm just mad at the take. Like, I'm not mad at the person behind the take, okay? But just getting into it, the most recent one I hated was this one, all right? No flame. Okay, so for stream, you guys kind of have to see it, like who it is, but I'm gonna blur it out in the video. I'm gonna blur it out. I'm not gonna show their name in the video. Just I'm not an editor right now, so like I don't know how to fuck to make it so that you can't see their name. But no flame to this guy. Don't bring it up. I don't want this guy to feel like I'm targeting them or anything. But they basically said that they said that so they said team shooting takes too long during engagements because the TTK is the way it is, all right? All right. And it just kind of felt like, okay, so they said the TTK was like too fucking high, too low, right? And that team shooting is obsolete because like it's like defender versus attack position, right? And in my head, okay, I didn't explain it well, but in my head, I'm like, one, the TTK is fine, okay? The developers wanted the TTK to be this low, okay? The developers have made this game in mind with a TTK that's low and attack FPS. Okay? The TTK is fucking fine, and I'm leaving it at that. I don't want to hear people complaining about the TTK. I don't. This shit is not, it's not an option. I don't care. You can come in my stream, argue all you want. The TTK is perfect. I don't care what anyone say. Like, I don't know, like, maybe people came from Apex, or like, I don't know, like the people came from like other games where you have like a giant ass like TTK. But the TTK is low, bro. Like the game was never advertised as this high TTK game. Bro, go back in the trailers. Look how many gunshots were shot at people before they fucking dropped. You know, like the TTK feels fine. All right, enough TTK. Moving on. This take, oh my god. Oh. I'm about to show you, like, I'm sorry, but this is just a horrific take. No flame, it's just bad. The lower the TTK, the less skill and aim is required. Factual in every single title that has opted for low TTK like this has currently. Faster time to kill means it's less about being a better player and having the ability to retaliate, and more about who saw for who first. Promoting both camping and hiding and or ambush. With a game with as many skills and movement abilities on character, it's quite literally counterintuitive to have the TTK so quick like it is currently. The vast majority of the player base seems to agree otherwise on the game currently, so time will tell. Are you fucking kidding me? What does that even fucking mean, bro? What the fuck does that even mean, bro? Hold on. Someone's trying to contact me on Discord. Let me move it. Oh yeah, it's Boo. Ha. Bro is obsessed with me. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Bro is obsessed with me. Anyways, back to the real important shit. All I basically said was that the game enforces people to think strategic. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, right? The game is enforcing you to think strategically, right? I'm not dumb for that. Like, the game is forcing you to not play brain dead. Okay? I'm gonna pull up the same clip I pulled up not too long ago. Hold on. Let me pull up the clip. Hey. Let me see if I can find it. Boop boop. Yeah, right here. I will always show this clip when I'm talking about playing smart, okay? Alright. Let's go to Apex, because everyone wants to fucking compare this game to Apex for some goddamn reason. Alright? Let's just go to Apex real quick. Alright. I want you to tell me, right, what this play that he does right here is good, and it's really sick Enas. But please tell me how it's any skillful to be like, look, okay, I get it, okay? He like fucking did a bunch of like text. I'm just gonna let the kid play. Like, this guy literally, like right here, this guy literally survives 3 people shooting at him with DMRs. This guy survives 3 people shooting at him with DMRs. With 3 DMRs. And you know what's the craziest part? You know what's the craziest part? He doesn't even have the strongest shield in the game. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that Apex players are skillless. Apex players are very skilled. Don't get that wrong, okay? Apex players are great. All right? I'm just saying that it promotes in a casual setting. In a casual setting, okay, I'm gonna be so for real. Everyone's talking about casuals, right? This is a great point that I like brought up to a friend when we were talking about it. If you add a higher TTK, it makes it even harder for casuals to beat better players. Cause the better player will always win with a higher health pool. Cause the better player will always have, the better aiming player will always win higher health pool kills. No matter what. The more health you have, that means there's more chances for you to miss more bullets, which means that that player is going to win every single time if he's better than you. All right? That's just that's just how I see it. If you really want to be talking about like, oh, well, for casual play, it's like not fun and this and that. It's like, how do you say it? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, it doesn't feel like it's less skillful at all. Like, really. But I also brought up the fact that by this person's like definition of what skill is, right? They're basically saying that Valorant, right? They're saying Valorant and CSGO are skillless games because they are insta-kill games, right? That is literally verbatim what they said. The lower the TTK, the less skill and aim is required. Factual in every single title. Am I wrong? Is that not what they just said? Like, quite literally, right? Like, this is basically saying Val and CSGO are skillless games. There is no skill in Val and CSGO. That's what that's what just read to me, right? But you aim differently. That's what I'm saying. Now tell me, I'm gonna read out what I say, okay? Just tell me if I'm like being outlandish, right? I said the game enforces people to think strategically. I was W keying every real human team I saw and did the beta with 1.5k kills. It's not about who sees first. If that was the case, I'd be dead to rights every time. It's about playing the game strategically. You have so many different types of utility and 3 teammates to help. Good communication plus knowledge of the map plus awareness of your position is what makes pushing and fighting people better with a low TTK. A low TTK just promotes having to think more, nothing else. If you're saying there's less skill in a low TTK, you're saying games like Val and CSGO have 0 skill, which is objectively wrong. You can argue there's less tracking, but nothing more. A better player can die in this game if they play poorly or without any common sense, which is what they opted for. If you want more survivability, you gotta slide a roll, or if you want more fighting amongst players, you make the circle shrink faster and add more players to the game. 150 to 200. We gotta make sure we ask for the right things and not just change the game entirely to Farlight 2.0. Like, is that wrong? Because, like, literally every single time I see a new, like, suggestion, it feels like we're getting closer and closer to Farlight. Like, honestly. Farron, down. 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 Oh my. That was your fault. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then this right here pissed me off. This one, like, this is like, I don't know how I feel about this take right here. Like, this right here, like, kind of like put the nail in the coffin for me. Like, the problem is, though, Don, okay, so Don, the problem is, though, I played PUBG recently, and let me fucking tell you, if people let me tell you, I played PUBG recently. If people are complaining about this game and a fast CTK and no fucking cover, let me fucking tell you, PUBG is 10 times worse. PUBG is fucking 10 billion times worse. And you know what's the funny part? Before anyone tells me that's a dead game, 100,000 players are playing that game every day concurrently. 100,000 players. 100,000. And on mobile, I'm pretty sure on mobile, 3 million people play it every day, I think. This is an easier version of PUBG and we're still complaining. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like playing, you know what it is? It's like complaining about, like, how hard League of Legends is to a Dota player. Like, you know, like, you're like, damn, League of Legends is so fucking hard, and then Dota is just sitting there in the corner sipping their tea. Like, you know, like, which is bullshit, by the way, because Fortnite has one of the lowest TTK games in existence, by the way. It has one of the lowest TTK games that's artificially bumped up by building. I'm gonna have to go back into one of the videos that literally explains that one of the directors of FateTrigger is a PUBG mobile director. Thank you. We have abilities. You know what PUBG doesn't have? Fucking abilities. We have abilities. We have superpowers, bitches. Use the fucking superpowers. Why are we playing anime games with no fucking superpowers? Hello? Use the superpowers. Use the superpowers. Use the superpowers. You have a bitch that literally builds a tower. She builds walls. You have someone that fucking puts a smoke screen up. It's a fucking flame wall. Oh, well, actually, let's move on to the next one, actually. Before we continue this one. By the way, this guy, the GOAT, bro. This guy was fun to talk to. Super respectful. This guy is the GOAT. I changed his mind. This guy's the GOAT. This guy's the GOAT. And he's not just the GOAT because he actually changed his mind about it. He's the GOAT because he was respectful throughout the entire thing. But people were saying, okay, say it. So people are saying that her wall is missing a lot of good points, right? They're saying her wall is weak. And the only good thing about Flame is her wall. I was astonished. Why is this why is this a recommended thing before we say, oh, her ult is super weak? Her wall? Her wall is weak? Her wall is weak? Like, what am I reading right now? Like, and then I'm like, I don't know, guys. A 20-second wall with a 15-second cooldown that uses with 2 uses that blocks grenades, and it is already a tier 1 ability. Am I wrong for that? I said there should always be downsides to the character. Hi. I'm working here. Yeah, what? Okay. There should always be downsides to a character, is what I said. I always think there should be downsides to a character. And I think the downside to Flame's wall is literally the fact that you can't just fucking throw it up while you're being shot at, right? If Flame gets caught, she has to die. I don't care what you guys think. That was hostile as fuck. I'm just pissed. I don't care what people think. If you get caught in the open, you should die. You shouldn't be in the... You should never be in a position too far from cover. And they're like, well, the map is pretty big. I don't... Bruh. You know what? Let me just replay this clip back a little bit. This is really bad.
Term lobby.
Yeah, wait, chill out.
Yeah.
We get shot here
My scan's not gonna reach up.
in the fucking open. Brother. Where the fuck is their cover here? We get shot out in the open here. Alright? We get shot out in the open here. But what kind of fucking idiots get out of their car here? We're literally dumb. Me, Key, Reptar, Zeiss, we're fucking idiots. Okay? I don't know why we got out of the car here. We're bad. We're bad players. Oh fuck, I just went back like a million years. Alright? Alright? We're using cars as cover. Now we're getting shot. Oh my god. Where do we go?
Yeah, no. We can't go in the open.
This is fucking terrible. This was like... You just hide behind the cars, guys. Guys.
Get down!
You just hide behind the cars. This is really bad.
Oh, what the hell?
Guys, I have ult. You guys...
Alright? How I'm having a hard time understanding, right? People are claiming that she can never get hurt. She's getting shot in the open here, but she uses the cars to be able to put the walls up for us, and now we have an insane amount of cover.
Oh, what the hell?
This is the type of stuff I'm saying. People don't use their cover to the full potential.
Bruh.
And mind you, we end up dying here, but that's because we never got out. Like, we literally just didn't leave, which is fine, okay? We were in a bad spot. We should get punished for it. Oh my god, Noxel, thank you for the sub. Bro, I don't even have a tier 2 sub alert. That was the default one. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait, look, McCoy did.
But regardless, that's just an example of how the game should be played. I feel like people forget there's cars in this game. Like, is that just a me thing? Like, I feel like people forget there's cars in this game. This guy, okay, and then this guy went on to argue that they've been naded through a wall, which just like, yeah, you can get naded through a wall if the like the nade doesn't like eat the fucking, like the wall doesn't just like devour the nade and consume it. Okay, it bounces off and drops in front of it. Okay, like it doesn't like I eat your nades. I'm a Watson fence now. Like I'm a Watson ult now. Like it just stops it from going through the wall. Okay, so if you're next to the wall, you're gonna get hit by the nade. Simple as that. I didn't claim that the fucking wall ate the nade. I just said it blocked the nade. It blocks nades, okay? It doesn't eat them, it blocks them, okay? So, then they say like, oh, well, people shoot through walls with scan guns and it makes it super useless. I'm like, so we're saying that Shadow's ult is useless, smoke grenades are useless, and now Flame Wall is useless because people shoot with scan bullets. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever been in a spot where like I've been like fucked by scan bullets. Ever. You know? And then this right here was the worst take of all. Based on her position as an attacker, I would by definition mean it's used to block sight lines or to either push fights or cover rotation into more advantageous positions when your opposition is stopping your advance. As far as you say nothing strategic about running in the open and then popping an install ball, then that would contradict your argument about her being the character that helps get the team from one good position to another. There will always be, brother. We can, brother, we can use the wall from cover to cover. Like, okay, maybe we're visual learners. How the fuck am I gonna show this? God, I'm gonna fucking be so weird. Okay, maybe we're visual learners, okay? So, like, let's say the curtain is the fucking wall, right? Like, can you guys hear me well? Whatever, maybe you guys can't. Let's say the curtain is the fucking wall. I'm not gonna fucking run out of the curtain and put my fucking wall up while they're shooting me. I'm gonna hide behind the fucking curtain, put my wall up, and then pass by when you guys can't fucking see me. Like, I don't understand how this is so hard to fucking understand. You know? Like, I don't know. Maybe we're just not visual, like, maybe we're just not, like, comprehensive learners. Like, maybe, right? Then that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, this is the type of shit. No flaming. We're not flaming him. It's not him. It's just the lack of knowledge, and I'm just trying to disperse the knowledge. We're not okay, we're not flaming. We're not flaming. Shizuka is probably the coolest fucking guy ever, okay? Shizuka is probably the coolest guy ever. We're not flaming him. We're just flaming the knowledge, okay? We're just flaming the knowledge, okay? Just the knowledge. It is a dumb take. This guy's cool. I'm not even gonna show this stuff. Basically, he was arguing with me. I made my point. He's like, dude. He's like, oh, dude, it's just my Apex brain. I'm like, yeah, boom. You know? And then he said, good talk. Cool, good. This guy, the GOAT. This is a scholar right here. This is a scholar. Beautifully played. This guy is magnificent. I love this guy. This guy is the GOAT. Bro, this guy, this guy, bro. This guy right here. This guy. Yeah, I'm not okay. This is not about him. This is not about him. Sorry. It's just he's funny. Wait, Noxel, can I show this DM on screen, or you want me to do it privately? Going back to this though, Okay, so yeah. I did not see the Stripes and Molio gang beef. You'll probably have to tell me or like link me to the messages. Link me to the messages. Wait, do they say some like really bad stuff or like is it like stuff I can show on stream? No, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not showing drama. This is not a drama stream. I'm not showing drama. We're fucking avoiding drama. What am I doing, bro? I'm nosy as fuck. So, just going back, like we'll hit that another time, okay, Moise? You can tell me another time. Not right now though. Yeah, still link it to me, but I'm not gonna look at it right now. So this right here, let me just read it, right? Drama equals viewers, just saying. I know, but if I promote drama, people are gonna start coming to me for drama, and like low key, like I don't think I'm the type of guy to take, like I don't think I'm the drama guy. I don't want to push people's drama onto the front page and make them feel like I'm just coming at them, you know? Like I don't want to be that guy. I really don't. But it would give me a lot of views. No. Okay, stop. Okay, so he says we can argue that strategy does play a part, but the am I stupid? Wait, guys, my P brain can't read this really well. Empirical evidence from every single BR, including this one, dictates overall gameplay in the end. It doesn't matter how much strategy you can employ, there will always be times you're out of position and not around hard cover. The same can be said about utilities and skills, as they have cooldowns, as you can only carry so many utilities. So, okay. Let me break this down for you guys. He's basically saying, right? He is saying that, first of all, he started the opinion absolutely wrong. The opinion should never start with we can argue that strategy does play a part. Strategy is literally always the part. It's not does play a part, okay? I don't that just doesn't make sense in my eyes. Strategy, what we can argue that strategy plays a part is just insane to me. Anyways, the empirical evidence from every single BR, including this one, dictates overall gameplay in the end. It doesn't matter how much strategy you can employ, there will always be times you're out of position or not around hard cover. My brother, do you know what we call times when you're out of position and not around hard cover and you played it strategically correct? It means you lost. That's called an L. That just means that you played it as best as you can and it just led to BR RNG. Do we forget that a BR is RNG at the end of the day? Like, am I missing something? Like, people kind of forget that, you know, like, it's still RNG. Like, you can be as skillful as you want. There's still RNG to the game. That's part of the game, you know? That is the game you're signing up for. It is the BR. Like, okay, let me just keep reading, okay? In the case of your ability to W key people and end with the amount of kills you say you had, that doesn't distract from you still being able to do so with the TTA being slower. It statistically would make you and everyone able to engage with more options with no drawbacks. You know what's funny? It would not affect me at all if the TTK went higher. Like, honestly, it would not affect me at all if the TTK got higher. Because for me, that's fucking good. I'm a W keyer. I'm the aggressive guy on my team. It make my life easier. Literally. It just makes my life easier if the TTK went higher. But I don't want that. I don't want that. Because you know what? Right now, it feels fresh. I've played high TTK games. I come from Overwatch and Apex. Okay? I've done my dues. The reason I loved Valorant so much is because it was new. I never played CSGO. I never played PUBG. I never played games with low TTKs. So playing a low TTK game was sick. Okay? Like, brother. Like, I don't understand. Like, FateTrigger map too big, GG? No, the FateTrigger map is not too... Okay, the FateTrigger map is big. But instead of taking away from the map that they built and crafted that's so beautiful and looks amazing, they should just add people to it. Also, hi Creeps, how's it going? It's like, and like the thing is that it's not an, you know what it is? It's because the game is not an instant kill TTK like Valorant, but it's also not long and stretched out like Apex and over. It's like, it's Call of Duty TTK. That's what it is. It's literally Call of Duty TTK. Creeps, no, that's what I'm saying. They should double the players. I said that. I'm advocating for doubling the players over small making the map smaller. Doubling the players would work. But in the case where they do want 100 players, they should make the storm shrink faster so the pace of the game is better. So you fight more people. They could also add something like the what is it, the red zone in PUBG where you stop people from going to a certain area so they're forced to like move out and fight. Like they could do that. There's so many things they could do where they're not taking away from the map. The saying just make the map smaller is completely like just throwing like a slap to the face of the devs. Like they made this beautiful ass map and now they have to fucking cut it in half, you know? I think we should just chill out. Let the comp map come out. This is gonna be the, they want to support pro play. They already said that they want to support tournament play. They made a map with that in mind. Let the comp map come out. They're going to make your Olympus map. Every BR has multiple maps. They're going to make Olympus. They're going to make a smaller map. They're going to make a map that you just fucking, they're gonna make Verdansk, okay? They're just drop in and fight people for like the entire game, okay? Just let them have the comp map first, okay? This map is beautiful. This map is great for comp. Every team has a place they can land without having to immediately fight each other, loot up, and have stacked end games. That is going to be so fun to watch. I think the map is goated. I think the cars are so underrated. The cars can get you everywhere on the map so fast. Like, people don't really realize how fast the cars are. Even the blue one. Oh, okay. So let me just say this, right? Let me just say this. I'm just gonna skip over this because this is literally just going back and forth about stupid shit. But this is when I just kind of just realized like we really need to get on track. He said here, right? That's not the argument made here. It's addressing that the contradiction of a logic in a fast-paced action shooter versus fast TTK, and what that will statistically always make the players play like so he's dude, I just stuttered so hard, so you guys probably didn't understand. Basically saying that a fast-paced shooter versus fast TTK will always statistically make players play slow, right? When did FateTrigger ever advertise this game as fast-paced? And then he said, I've seen it stated numerous times throughout this Discord. Like, am I missing something? Did they say this game was a fast-paced shooter? Did they say that? Am I missing something? Hold on. So, like, I don't know. But but um but yeah. So, yeah. Like I think the biggest takeaway here is that um okay, biggest takeaway of this game is quite literally like we had all this we okay, think about it this way. We had all this shit in an alpha, not a beta. Okay, not a beta, not a global release, not a no. It was an alpha. It is an alpha. All right. You know what I forgot to mention? This game has proximity chat. It has proximity chat. It has unlimited amount of content because it has proximity chat. It literally has proximity chat. It's gonna release in 2020. My bet, optimistically, it's gonna release mid 2025, but realistically, it's gonna release Q4 2025. Q3 2025, that's what I thought. Like being optimistic, Q3 would be good. Petition. Okay, guys, hold on. Give me a second. Um, since there is a couple of you guys here, I'm just gonna drop this in chat. Noxel made a Discord. And it's just like a FateTrigger Discord. I'm gonna, since I like talking about these things to like the community, I'm just gonna drop this Discord in the chat. And like if you guys have things you want to show me or like anything, you can like put it in this Discord, and then I'll look at it and stuff. Like I want this, like I'll probably do voice chats too, like where I just debate with people or stuff like that. It's gonna be like, basically this is gonna be like the English, the EN gang of like Strinova, basically. For FateTrigger, basically, right? Like, but yeah, it's just something we're trying to, something, just something for like, just less like public server. I don't know. Just people that actually want to devote to the game. All right. So honestly, that's pretty much it for the review. What the fuck is this? Yo, Noxel? I think you started tweaking out. Bro. 67 hours? Light work. Light work. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Yeah. I have a kid too. Fearin, where are you? Look, she's right there. Hi. I got 2 hours on the venue. Beat that, bro. That was such an unfortunate tale. All right, Noxel, when are we doing the reviews of the reviews? When do you want to do that? You want to do that right now? Can you do that right now? All right. Yeah, probably. All right. Alrighty. You there, Knock?
Yo, what's good?
All right, you want me to screen share or you?
You can do it. That's fine. That's fine. That works.
All right, which one are we watching? This one first? The one of. Hold on, let's go viewers. High to
There's a
low.
lot, probably more. So I mean, we can look in the future.
Let's
But
just
yeah, it
do
works.
view count.
That works.
Okay, so these are not. I mean, I wouldn't call these reviews. They're just
Nah,
gameplays.
I would say there's like actual.
Okay,
ones that
honest
are better.
review. Honest review. Okay.
Buttercup. Alrighty. Let me know when you're screen sharing.
Yeah, I'll screen share right now. I'm screen sharing.
Yes, you all. And I think I should be able to hear it. Yeah. Okay. Let's test this. Let's make sure I can hear it, and then we're
All
good
right.
to go.
So I think I watched like 10 seconds of this, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop.
I didn't watch any because I was like, I'm excited. I'm gonna make a video on this shit. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I might do it the Discord. I might just go in the Discord and just absolutely romp on people's opinions for a series.
But all right, ready?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I'll tell you guys, the last thing
Right.
I expected this year was a battle royale. Matter of fact, every time I turn around, an extraction shooter is what's being put out. That's obviously
880,000
the
fucking
trend.
subs?
Battle
What the hell?
royales have their set markets, have their communities, whether it's PUBG, Fortnite, Apex Legends. We're talking well-established battle royales. But Surasis here has created FateTrigger, the Novita. And essentially, their strategy is, hey, how would you like to play a battle royale with waifus? No lie, it's
Nah.
kind of genius.
True.
And to be honest, I really wasn't
True.
expecting much outside of the initial idea.
That is true.
Turns out, fellas, this is actually a good game. You have a variety of different heroes to choose from, each with their own abilities and ultimates. You run around in third person so that you can see your character, but when you aim down sights, it now turns into a first person.
Do be a nice view,
I was
too.
expecting this to be a bit more jarring.
All right, buddy.
It's actually seamless. This blend is not something we see in many games. Normally, it's third person only or first person only. Yes, we got games like Destiny 2 that has the ability to draw your character out into third person when rocking certain weapons or when popping your suit.
That's a weird thing to mention.
Yeah.
FateTrigger allows you to run around in
I feel
third
like there's
person,
a lot
but
of
when in
games like
battle,
that, like-
you're thrown into first person, and it feels
okay.
good.
Fair
Now,
enough,
somebody's
I
gonna
guess.
ask,
It does feel
Ross,
good.
why not just
Yeah.
leave it in
Yeah, it
first
does.
person all the time? You see these cheeks? This is why it stays in third person. Comes down
All
to the
right.
fellas, and the developers.
That's
Wait, hey,
wild.
forgot to mention though, like one thing, this game does have a first person perspective mode coming, like where you're locked to first person. So
In
Does
order to
indeed.
sell more skins, they need to keep you in third person until the heat of battle. Now, the
I
objective
honestly
of this
like
game is
third-person
just
games. I like
every
seeing my
other battle
skin.
royale. To be the last man standing, or in this case, the last waifu standing, to drop into the map, stay inside the circle as it closes in, and be that last team alive at the end. Now, let me just say, map-wise, this may be the biggest map I've ever seen in a battle royale. It's huge, guys. Look at these level changes.
a pretty
These are
big map.
portals that literally carry you over from one side of the map to the other. You even have vehicles that allows you to traverse around the map, and they're pretty plentiful. But even with 100 players, I felt
I
like
like
there was
those
way
vehicles.
too much downtime in between running into other players. And that's just because the map is so big. There's just so many different locations you can go. Now, obviously, as the game progresses and the circle condenses, you'll have more of a chance of running into other players. But this
Yeah,
may be
which
one
is
of those games
very
that really
valid,
to up that
but
play.
also-
No lie, if
I
the
feel like
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
people forget.
I
Like-
think
I feel like a lot of people forget for a
150
battle
players
royale.
to maybe
Like,
two-
oh.
yes,
He's
agreed,
literally saying
agreed,
exactly what he's
yes,
saying, yeah.
agreed,
That's just how-
agreed. That's a good point.
I think a lot of people forget when they're playing a battle royale is that like it was not like no battle royale was ever created with the idea to be a fight like instantly. It's not a team deathmatch. It's not a search and destroy. It is a game where you loot, run around, look for other players, and try to win. It's about winning. It's not
It's about
killing,
winning,
It's
yeah.
not about anything. It's literally about winning. I feel like everybody just kind of forgets that. But that was a really good point to jump on for him to say that. I was waiting to see what he was gonna say.
Yeah, 100%.
That's awesome.
Very good point.
This map is. And I know that probably puts a big stress on the servers, but I really don't want the solution to be, hey, let's just cut the map in half. Given the fact that you have vehicles that are
Damn,
available
that's
to you, one that
crazy.
can literally
This is-
float,
this is-
another one
this
that's
is
got
such a
boost on it
W
to allow you to
fucking-
get around even
That's what I'm
faster.
saying.
Also, the
Uh,
cars are super
Portals
cool as
that can
well.
jump
The
you
cars are
to these
insane.
various
Yeah.
land
Their own
islands. Now, I hate
abilities
to see
is
the
dope as
developers
fuck.
get rid of this.
Took me
I
like
think this is
an
really
entire
cool.
like 10
I
hours
love
to
the
learn
big
that they had
land
abilities.
maps.
By the
I
way,
just think it needs
Yeah.
more
Mostly the
players.
blue one.
Needs more people on the map itself so that you don't have as much downtime in between those fights. Now let's talk about
agree.
how the game plays. Again, the abilities that are unique to each one of the classes are really cool. We've got one character that literally has wall hack abilities and the ability to smoke screen an entire area. She even has a unique ability that when
Which
she
is a really
finishes
cool
an
ability.
enemy, she gains wall hacks. For my Fortnite players, we've got a tank class. Her ultimate literally builds a fortress, giving her both that defensive position and the high ground, which is
Yeah.
perfect if you're trying to snag a res for your teammates. We've got another hero that can call down this AoE effect, which does a tremendous amount of damage. Another hero that can lay down
Not-
this water.
not
spell,
really,
Yeah,
but-
no, not really.
I get it. If you haven't
enemies.
played, like,
Yeah, yeah,
WoW,
exactly.
It looks like it
Dash,
does.
As well as like this chaos reach beam effect that can instantly
I hate
melt. Another
beam
hero that
builds.
has the ability to boost not only herself but also her teammates, which is really good if you're trying to like reposition your entire
was
team.
not
or
good
if
at
you're
all,
just trying to
but
get a look
okay.
at all your
It's
enemies.
all right.
The
Like you
hero
can
that's
get it
good
off,
is this
but
one right
If
here,
they
which is
change it a little
essentially
bit, it can be
Mercy.
very,
She's got
very good.
healing
I think
abilities.
I
She
just
can
had some
create
ideas for it,
zones
like
that can both
directional would be
recover
crazy,
and pick
but
up down allies. And what I
Like,
really like
yeah.
about this is that
Yeah.
we have a class system here.
The cars
between
just make her
supports,
kind of useless,
tanks,
IMO,
and
but-
DPS. Now, the heroes in this game are called Awakeners. I'm not necessarily going to dive into the lore of all this, as I'm just jumping in and playing this alpha, but there is a wolf guy that's going to be coming at
I
some
know.
point in the future.
I'm
It
so
seems to be the
excited for
only
him.
male character we have available to play. Regardless, though, all of these Awakeners
He's pointing out a lot of good
They are
things.
distinctly different. And I would say if you've got a squad, rocking various classes will play a pivotal role in reaching victory. Having a healer, especially. Having a tank for those moments where you're getting pinned down. Now, I don't believe there's a difference in thresholds in regards to their health. I think they're all the same in that aspect.
Yeah, they do
It's
have
just
all the same health.
abilities themselves that actually change. Now, as for the weapons, there are a number of different foundries. Each of these foundries have their own weapon types, from burst fire weapons to auto rifles to SMGs to shotguns to DMRs. And honestly, the way they have these things broken up, it almost reminds me of like Destiny and their foundries, from like Amalon, Hake, Suros. You can see here that these weapons
Like
have
any
their
other
own
game, to be
unique
fair.
looks that's associated with that foundry. And as time goes on, when
Borderlands.
people associate what the meta is for this game, they're going to associate it with those foundries. Like currently right now,
Nah, the meta right now.
which is the 3-round burst pulse rifle that's made by CNL Industries, is
you
extremely
say that was the meta?
good. I'm talking instantly
I mean, it's
drop
good,
enemies.
but-
And that's something you'll
No,
notice
no,
in
it's
this game as
it
well.
just draw people.
Time to kill is so fast. Way faster than I would expect. Considering the class abilities, I was expecting a lengthier time to kill. And essentially what I was thinking of was that gunfights would be approached where enemies and yourself would trench in, snag a few shots here and there, and then use your abilities to push enemies out or get angles
Giving them a
on those
chance.
enemies. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but for the most part, the time to kill is fast enough where you can go in and you can wipe a team by yourself. If you're good enough and you got the right
You
weapon,
can
you
do
can
that
definitely
in
pull that off. So
literally
that
any
might be
game.
appealing to some of you. However, I do believe
Okay,
certain weapons
I think he's just
can
saying it's
modify
easier in this
time.
game. Like,
Yeah, I'm not shit. I'm not. He's not being like severely like where he's like, oh, it's so easy. He's just kind of talking about it. So I was kind of letting him talk.
yeah, I would say like it's way harder to do that in fucking Apex. Which is why-
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But like Fortnite, if you're good at Fortnite, it's a lot easier.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Fortnite
yeah,
than
yeah.
it is
Automatically
in-
being picked up.
that
The
is, like-
inventory management in this game is really
even though it
good.
has
And
building,
you
it's
can even
still
set up a
easier.
loot filter, if you will, that will auto pick up certain items. I really like this feature though, because if I'm running and gunning, and say for instance, my
I still have to
magazine is a
disagree in
blue
Apex. It
tier,
depends
there's a
on who you
purple
are,
tier
'cause, like,
magazine
there's some
option
people who
there.
can just
I don't have to go
fucking
over there and click it. I just have to
decimate
run
because they have
over
so
it,
much
and the
health.
game automatically
Yeah.
picks it up.
Like
and
Fade
100%.
lives
off.
most
Now,
of his
every one these
fights
weapons
just because of
start
his
in
health.
their base
Mhm.
iron sights, but as you pick up more and more mods, they get stronger and stronger. And there's even currencies that you can pick up on the map, and you could take it to these workshops.
I do
that are
think that's a
present on
really
the map,
cool
and
idea,
you
and I
can
think in
upgrade those
Complay this is
weapons
gonna play a
even
lot
further. If you
more.
wanna
Oh
have
yeah,
a
the
railroad
the weapon ship places are gonna be the most important places to have.
Oh yeah, nah,
Just
for
as
sure.
long as
They're
you
gonna have to
enough
use them, like
currency.
play
Now,
them in your
picking which
route and shit. It's
weapons
gonna be
to
crazy.
upgrade and to add these features to is important. At least in my knowledge, you cannot drag these things over.
I'm gonna just say
Upgrade
logistics
to other
center,
weapons. That's why you really wanna get
the one
highest
with
tier
the
loot
three
possible.
like
Highest tier loot drops
that
from
one
these
right there to the right,
features.
the
You'll
burned
see,
down like little
golden
fucking
stars,
silo.
these meteors that will have
Yeah.
sound effects
That place is
when it
gonna be
enters the map.
probably the best
Wherever it
place to land in
lands, it
comp,
is highly contested.
because it just gives you
Here's
so
the
many
kicker for
fucking
this. The
points
weapon
to
you get for this is
upgrade your
always the
weapons.
best. We're talking gold
Makes
gear,
sense.
which instantly replaces what you have, gold mods, and then these red weapons that are extremely unique and are one-time uses only. Meaning when you pick up these weapons, the ammo that it has in
I
it
think for
is all you
comp
got.
play
The
that
payoff's
should be changed, like
substantially
something with the care
stronger. And they
package,
also have
maybe less
added
or like
benefits.
I don't
For
less
instance,
drops
the
with
CL
care
Micro
Yeah,
packages.
100%.
For pubs, I think
enhanced
it's fine.
stat on
I don't
called
think it needs to be
impact
touched,
rounds.
in
When
my
my
opinion.
rounds slows
I think
targets that
unless
I hit.
if they're gonna up the player
Interestingly
count,
enough, it
maybe, but
states that it's
I
for
just like it.
all
I think it's a
Is
really
it
good
bad
idea.
to call it the? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Twitch.
But these cubes drop
Don't
the
say
best
that.
stuff. Grab that loot, and then if you got enough currency, the ideal thing would be to
I would say yes, it's bad.
upgrade these items. You can even upgrade your backpack, your helmet, your shield, making all of these things much stronger. So yes, the time to kill is fast, but the emphasis is definitely in getting the best gear and kitting it out to combat that fast time to kill. The weapons here, though, guys, very unique. I love the foundries. Some are definitely outliers in terms of potency, but the shooting mechanics overall felt good. I think the biggest
Oh my
drawback
God.
to all of this
Some of the
is
best
that,
parts
yes,
of the game.
this is an alpha. There were some network issues. I definitely had high ping as well as my teammates, but when the connections were good, it was so satisfying landing those kills, especially when you start to combine your abilities with your weapons, your upgrades. All of these things flow.
Bro, I
very
miss
well
this game
together.
so
The
much.
other items that you can pick up on the map
So
include
beautiful.
things like your heals, you get your shields back, your health back. You can also pick up throwables, things like grenades.
I
My big
don't
complaint
think
with
a lot of people
grenades right
mention the
now is
healing
that they
factor
take
in this
way too
game.
long to explode.
Yeah. A lot
You
different
throw that
than
thing
any
into a
other
group of
game.
enemies, and it feels like an eternity before it blows up. Hell, by that point, everyone can easily avoid the explosion. Other than that, though, guys,
You can hold it,
FateTrigger
though. Did
is
he
a
mention
very
that?
well-polished game. It's free to play. It's currently in alpha. It's got a cast of great heroes here. I'm not really sure how they're going to roll out the other heroes, but it seems like most of the monetization is going to be tied in the season pass, where you get various things like skins, cosmetics.
Oh, dude, if they
skins
do
for
the
your
battle pass
weapons,
good,
different
it's gonna be
trinkets,
crazy.
the usual
Yeah.
stuff that you would see on a season pass. However, there are skins you can buy directly from the store. And fellas, they are very revealing. The jiggle mechanics. Good God. That Stellar Blade went all out. This game. With
All right, buddy.
I do have some complaints. Again, networking, it's going to have to be improved. Granted, it is an alpha, so hopefully that gets worked out. The point
Very,
I brought up
very
earlier, I think we
point
need
that
more
out.
people.
Yes, yeah, it is an alpha.
Considering the map size.
It is an
Furnish,
alpha.
Sound design. I know you guys
Like-
probably can't really hear it here, but the sound design in this game is very muffled. Like almost to the point that I
It
feel
is
like
pretty
it's
bad. I'm not
lost.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've watched some
I literally
The
had a
audio,
background
the
noise
audio is pretty bad.
and
Yes.
I never heard it, which is really
Yeah.
odd because you can hear
But,
someone's
like,
footsteps. but it's
Apex's
like
audio is still pretty
environmental
shit,
sound
even
has
to
been
this day.
turned way down. And maybe it's been
There's some
turned way
games
down
that
because
just-
they want to emphasize the noise of our footsteps. But I would actually just prefer to have the option to change up both of those, and that way people can choose whichever one they want.
I
The fact
agree.
that I got run
Yeah.
over by a car and never even heard the car approaching me, the audio definitely needs some work. The other thing to bring up is player movement. Considering how fast time
Have
to
a little
kill
bit
is
more
in this
awareness,
game,
maybe?
I do believe that player movement can be dialed up just a bit more. Now I know this really puts emphasis on the characters that do have abilities.
is like-
that
I think
make
I'm,
them
like, the only
more
person who
mobile. But I
thinks
think
this way, bro.
overall, all the
What?
characters need to have a bigger
Everybody's
boost
like,
to their mobility.
maybe
And
we
I
do
think
like
if
a
the
roll,
time
or
to
maybe
kill
we do
was
like
much
a
slower,
like
then
a slide.
having
I'm
our
just like,
current
bro,
mobility
please
makes
don't
sense. But
do
if they're gonna
this. The
maintain
game
the
is
same
so
TDP
good.
values that they have
I mean,
now, which is
okay,
extremely fast, then
I'm
bumping up
okay.
the
I don't mind a
mobility
roll.
in my
I don't
opinion,
mind a roll
why not?
because it's
And the last thing
different.
I'm gonna bring up is the winning screen for when you do win.
Rolls are
It's a little anticlimactic.
And it
We had a number of dubs,
have, like,
but
a
it was
cooldown.
just kind of like, all right, nothing crazy. I feel like they could spice this up a bit more, hype it up. They can go the Warzone routes and turn on.
Oh, if they
comms
went
for
the
everybody
Warzone route, it would be
and
insane.
as you know, those comms are
For what,
crazy,
sliding?
but at the same time,
what?
it's hysterical. They could do something
No,
like that,
the
but I think
Warzone
the
route of, like,
screen
the
needs to be a bit
victory
different,
win.
something spicier that
Oh,
jumps
yeah.
out. Now, what is
Where
the
it plays
future
an
of
animation.
FateTrigger? Do
That'd
they
be
have
fucking
a
cool.
roadmap of sorts? Well, nothing
should
official
also
has
have
been published
executions, I'm
outside
not
of
gonna
just
lie,
some
that'd be kinda cool
conversations
that.
with the developers, but it seems like they have a lot
Especially
planned
with,
for this game. They actually said at launch they're gonna have somewhere around 20 heroes. With more, they're gonna be
he
adding
mentioned it. This
even
guy
later.
really did
They
his
also
fucking
mentioned that they're
research. I
big
love it.
fans of anime, and there's actually like a lore and story.
Oh, dude, I've
that's
heard
wrapped
this, and
around
I'm
this.
so
Here's the circle that
excited.
closes in, that being the Pale Blight. The
I
world
said
being
they should drop
shattered into
a,
these different islands. For the most part, story-wise, they're just gonna be delivering this in trailers.
You know-
but it is a possibility at some point in the future they could have a manga that goes alongside this game.
Yeah,
They
they
emphasized
did say
there
that.
would
I
not
said
be
they
any
should,
type of pay-to-win
add
mechanics.
a-
Something I wasn't really
Oh, wow,
concerned
that's
about
awesome.
considering
Good.
it's a
I
VR.
didn't- wasn't
Everyone
scared of
each
anything.
match is on equal
They should
footing.
add,
The only thing I can think of is like characters.
a anime
that are
like collab on day
standout
one. I feel like that would
heroes.
hype
And
it
if
up
that
so
character has,
fucking
like, a
much.
hard paywall and they're extremely OP, then we're in a situation to pay to win. And I'm not really sure how they're going to balance these things, or even how the monetization is going to be rolled out for obtaining those different awakeners. But for the time being, guys, this
Yeah, I did
game,
see it.
which I had
did do
no
it.
idea even existed
Boy,
until
did.
a week ago, has been a pleasant
Yeah, I was about to-
surprise.
I was about to
If
say
you're
that.
interested in
I
this
was
game,
about to
there's
bring
an
that
alpha
up.
going on right now that you can sign up. The game is supposed to be available on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S in 2025, alongside
Which is gonna
PC,
make it a
as well as
lot
even
more
mobile.
popular,
closed
by the
alpha
way.
is
Yeah.
currently only available on
I'm
Steam.
so
We do have
fucking
one more code.
excited.
We will be giving away that code to just a random commenter down below.
don't listen
So if
to
you're
that.
interested in this game
I'm
and
just
you
kidding.
happen to have a PC with Steam, just
Oh
say
my
something in the
god. All right, so yeah, honestly, this guy had amazing takes.
W, bro. He did everything. He did his research. He hit that shit perfectly. I don't really have anything to say. Like, I was hoping to romp on him, but he's just like, boop, boop. Oh. What's the guy say before that? 10 out of 10? Without having played it yet is crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that was a good take, honestly.
Hell yeah. Anime style invite. You kind of like scroll through the thingy and just see if he plays the game to see if it's a gameplay.
Let's see here.
XQC, that's funny.
I think let me just do relevance. Just watch this one.
I'm down.
Yo, what's
This
up,
one I feel
everybody?
like is
It's
gonna have some
Shades.
shit.
An
Oh wait, it's
86.
Eye Shades. It's Shades. I don't know if you killed him in the game, but I
And
definitely killed this one.
I'd love to have an 86 anime collab, but I doubt it happened. Ava is more likely military mecha anime franchise to get a collab.
Oh, 86 would be so fucking cool. Such a good anime. Didn't finish it though, so don't say anything. Just...
Yo, if we don't get this collab, bro, I'm about to fucking freak out.
Isn't this the one with like the music and shit?
No.
What is this? I've never seen it.
Huh?
I've never seen it.
It's about two assassin girls.
That sounds dope as fuck.
No, it is dope. You should watch it. This show is so great. It has such good art.
Fuck, I don't even, Darkness. I don't even remember the
Bro.
name of it right now, but it's a really popular anime on H Dive or whatever. So.
If I can't run around as Chisato and
definitely
Takina, I'm gonna fucking riot, bro. Was a mid Yuri Bait anime? Maybe, but I enjoyed it.
I feel like that's the only thing that matters. If you enjoyed it, then who the fuck cares, right?
Bro, it was
I think
sick.
The Eminence in the Shadows.
It
that's
was
what I'm watching right
it
now.
was an anime only though, so it didn't have like a manga to go off of.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It seems hard as fuck. Harder to do than having something to go off of. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get on to
We're
Eye
back
Shades.
again with another video. We finally saw actual gameplay of FateTrigger, the Novita. Shout out to Nero for showcasing his gameplay of FateTrigger. The link of the video and his channel will be
guy
in the
played the
description
game.
below.
He's
I'll
judging
be
this off
sharing
of-
my pros and cons of this gameplay, of the small details I noticed in the video.
I want your actual like pros and
I don't really
cons.
know
though.
if I don't want to like watch this one because like, he's kind of already played. He played the game, and this is before he played the game. Wait, the Novita alpha, good or bad?
Okay. I think I watched like a minute of this. Yeah, I did.
What's up, everybody? It's iShades, and we're back again with another video. And today we'll be discussing on FateTrigger, the Novita, and why it was so good yet so bad. After 10.3
Pause.
hours
Ooh.
of play, I was
Wait, how
able to
many?
get
10?
that's
a
cute.
lot of data.
That's
When I
so
say
cute.
A lot of data,
10 hours.
a lot of data.
He played way more after this. This was only like day 2 or 1.
Yeah, it had to be, right?
Yeah.
Both hands up, I promise you.
He
Besides being
streams? Oh,
stuck with
no,
a generic
bro.
name of Inferno
I
Titan
killed
for the
him.
first 2 hours. Guys, my name is the Inferno Titan. Can I change my name? Like, I do not want to be the Inferno
That was not the
Titan.
first thing I
How do I
wanted to
change my
focus on.
name?
I didn't give a shit. I
What
think I
the-
just played.
Why can't I change my name? Dude, where
I
can
feel like there's a
change my
lack of
name?
like,
I have to ask somebody, like,
I don't know. I
Yeah,
found
let's
out
restart the game.
pretty fast.
Alright.
dude,
Alright. There's a whole bunch of yapping.
able
Alright.
to figure out how to change my damn name until Jake the Don came in and helped me figure that out. Let's get to the open world. The open world honestly was absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful, 50 styles aesthetic. When I got to experience it myself, I was like, wow, this map is actually beautiful. It was so beautiful. I honestly enjoyed visually
Genshin
looking
music
at
in the
map
background,
and
isn't it?
driving through
Think
the
so.
map. Man, can I talk about
That's
driving
awesome.
without mentioning how fun the cars are? The cars in this game are absolutely fun to use. It's only 2 vehicles. One goes super fast, and then one is a 4-door car, which it doesn't go as fast, but it's a floaty, so you're able to fly over those annoying rocks instead of crashing into them, which is absolutely chaotic. But the cars overall are fun, especially when you're on a hot pursuit chase and everybody's shooting out the car. Dude, it's just so fun. Though I do believe that the map should be cut by 40%. And the reason I say
Holy
is because there's just
fuck.
a lot of distance.
Okay,
Like,
wait,
Okay,
wait.
alright, chill. Alright.
Bro.
Alright.
No. 40% is
So,
wild.
so let's chill out. Okay, let's chill out.
No, you
okay.
can be the good cop. I'm gonna be the absolute menace, bro.
Alright, let's chill out. Alright.
Go ahead.
No, we don't cut the map by 40%. Okay, we go the other route where we add either more players or make the storm shrink faster.
Like 100%
Alright.
agree.
We
They wanna
we
cut the
don't
map, like if they want to, they can do it, and they can like. I have like an idea where they should like, if they do cut the map at all, and they cut the islands. First off, they could always add them to the middle. I feel like that would be really cool, so it makes it more of a popular area. But secondly, they could just make that like a rebirth map for like faster player things. But I agree 100% with the 150 to 200 players. That is wild. 40% is even wild though. Why would you do 40% of the map, even if you were cutting the map? My thought process is like 20%,
Yeah,
25%, maybe.
yeah.
40 is
40 is
40 is the
crazy.
entire map, pretty much, dude.
Just to get
Jesus
to a POI.
Christ.
And it's hard to find enemies. That is for me just
We also gotta take into consideration a lot
Yeah,
of the
but-
enemies were AIs that despawned and then
AI, yeah.
respawned.
to
And
get
they also
boring.
literally, they literally
And
spawned on
you
your
just
shit.
go into
That's
this downtime. By the time you get into a fight, you're just fatigued trying to find people.
I will say that definitely happened to
And
me.
let's talk
I
about
can agree with that,
upgrade
but
station
don't
and
cut the
how
map.
cool they
Just
are. It's like
different-
a miniature side
different
quest.
ideas.
The upgrade station is honestly fun. You
I like the
can
game to have a
craft
quieter
your
one-person
armor, or
vehicle.
you can
Yeah,
either
that sounds
craft
good.
mods for your
Is it
weapons.
Jover? What do you mean is it Jover?
Some of the mods are actually kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
I think that's one of the less crazier ones, which is funny.
With Zach, and I don't like that one. Yeah, I think the one where it doesn't
Whoa,
have
how
any
does he have his
drop-off,
crosshair like that? What?
And when I say it's a 10 of 10,
You didn't.
trust
What
me,
do you
it's
mean?
a 10 of 10.
Look, when he ADSs.
Feels so good from the ARs.
Anyways.
This looks normal to me. Does it not?
No, it has like a crosshair around it when he ADSs. Look, I'll show.
Maybe because he has console. I don't know.
Like,
Trust me, it's a 10
like,
of 10. The gunplay
you see?
feels so
Oh yeah,
good
that's
from
weird.
the ARs.
It's
Like, 'cause it's, I don't know.
oh, it's crosshair X. It's an overlay program.
Just feel great.
Are we quitting
Oh.
Strinova for FateTrigger?
Feel,
Low key?
visuals are absolutely
Maybe.
amazing
Not low
when it
key,
comes to
but-
gunplay. Like, these developers
Well, like I definitely am when the game comes out, 100%. Right now, no.
that arcade feel when you're using a sniper, which I
Damn.
absolutely love.
I miss this
feel
game.
like they nailed it. They're in that aspect of the game.
The
And
fuck?
honestly, they're doing an amazing job. And the only complaint that I'll make with a gun is the shotgun. The shotguns are the only thing that really feels lackluster in the
Wait.
game. But
Lackluster is
That's
wild, bro. That's such a fucking that's such a cop out. They're not supposed to be overpowered. Like they're not supposed to be the main point of a game. Like every other game sucks at doing shotguns because they're always like, oh, now it's like the only thing people use. This
like
game-
I don't think people want a
Beautiful.
shotgun to be strong in a low TTK game. I don't know.
No.
I think the shotgun's just fine.
shotguns
If
are
one shot's
normally
close range,
tough
like has
to
like the
balance out
opportunity
in a
to.
shooter, 'cause they
Sag,
can't
what do you mean,
It's
Rezo?
far range.
or too weak.
What do you mean, Rezo?
TK.
What's Sag
TK in this game
or SAJ? What does
besides the
SAJ
gunplay
mean?
being amazing, it's way too fast. And when I say fast, it's way too fast. If you get caught in the open,
He said
are
you'll
done
quit?
for it.
Oh.
TK is so fast that you will die in a split of a second, and you didn't even have time to react. So pretty much, FateTrigger
you go back a little bit?
is a game all about positioning and
Thank you.
aggressive playstyle.
That is untrue. That is untrue. Very untrue.
Can you go back a little bit?
Yeah.
Just like go back
So
to
pretty
before he
much
went down.
that you will
I want
die
to see how he
out
died.
in the open, you are
Okay.
done for it. The TTK,
Bro, you were getting
is so
shot at from, like,
fast that
6
you will
different
die in a
angles.
split of a second, and you didn't even have time to react.
Not only that, he's
Pretty
behind
much,
really bad cover.
FateTrigger,
He
the
says
Novita is a
FateTrigger
game
is about
all
positioning.
and no aggressive
Yeah, but, like,
playstyle. Position
that's just
well
kind of.
and play with your
What do you
team so
mean? Just
you
use
don't
your
get caught in
brain.
the open
Smokes,
or lag.
wall,
The
fucking
movement-
giant
the
smoke
movement
ult.
is
Dog shit.
atrocious. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
The movement looks like PUBG. It feels just like PUBG.
I mean,
The
it's
console, the
it
Why
way
does it
is.
have to
run,
be?
everything
Why does it have to
feels
be
so
Fortnite?
similar to
Fucking
PUBG, which
Apex. Why does
I
it?
don't like. And if I was to be honest, the movement I'll give it a 4
Okay, I'm about to
out of
fucking.
10.
Hey,
The movement
pause it, please.
sluggish. It needs a
wanna
slot.
talk over him, bro. That shit is crazy. It's like PUBG, so it's like another game that it's based that has a very heavily based off of obviously. It's just because it's like another game. It doesn't have movement. It doesn't have Fortnite movement where we can mantle slide and fucking like ultimate like super sprint. Like we don't need to have movement in every single game. This isn't like I don't understand why this is like a new thing where every game has to have this super insane movement. Sure, add sliding, add rolling, whatever. But we don't need it to feel like an insanely decked out fucking Mirror's Edge, bro. We're not playing parkour. This game is not about parkour. We're not playing Assassin's Creed Battle Royale. We're not playing a game that's literally focused on doing like parkour and movement. So you can go. It's
Yeah,
just
I
so
know.
annoying,
Like,
man. It's such a
just to
dumb
add
take.
to it, like,
It's also an alpha.
yeah, no, like I feel like yeah, Don has a very good point. The mantle, if the mantle was fixed, it would feel a lot better. Like if like
100%.
jumping through a window was way faster, the mantling was way faster, and if prone diving actually dove instead of doing this weird like it does the animation, but it feels like you're just going straight down.
Yeah, it's really
Like if they actually dove, I feel like I'm gonna straight up be honest. If they gave it a Call of Duty dove, I don't think people would complain.
Oh, that would be sick. That'd be cool.
If they gave it the Call of Duty dive, then I don't think people. I'm in a call with Noxel. Do you wanna come in here, Ryu?
I just think I like, and yeah, he can join the thing and all that in a minute if he just wants to.
You wanna
But
come in here, Ryu?
ultimately, I think mantling needs to be changed. 100%. Movement is dick, by the way. This movement is ass. I'll be the first to say it. But the way people think about it is they're like, it's like PUBG. Yes. So what?
I
It doesn't
think
need to be
yeah.
beautiful.
Let
It
you
doesn't
in.
need to be like super fast paced. Let me in. Let Reptar in.
Yeah, no, Reptar can. I
Alright,
like.
so just join a thing and I'll do it.
I'll post the Discord again. It's in that Discord.
Reptar's in. Yeah.
No, I'm just talking in general. Also, If I were you, I'd ban Vu.
Ban him.
Yeah, I don't want him here, honestly.
Works for me. You're a mod. I listen to my mods. Raptor, I just joined you. Okay, cool. Move to mod.
You're good right now? Alright.
And this is how we're gonna get all our views.
How's it going?
So,
Oh, there it is.
but yeah, like I honestly think that the okay, the movement is like, okay, I think
I agree. It's unpolished. It's an alpha. It's
okay, so the main thing about the movement is just the movement I think is fine. I think it's just very I think what's happening is that the animation makes you look faster than you actually are. So it feels very orientating. I think they either have to make the animation a little slower if they want to keep this movement, or they have to make the movement a little faster to keep up with the animation. But we have to be very careful because you're also you're opening up Pandora box if you make the movement faster, because if you make the movement any faster, Nase is broken.
Or should we? Yeah,
Nase,
should be way too broken.
if you
add
add
options
if you add movement, Nase will be the top tier character free. Eos,
without a
imagine Eos sliding into a dash or dash sliding, like you know, like you know, things like that. Like you gotta put it in perspective.
Nase
be
would
nearly
just
impossible to kill them.
spam slide.
Now this is the reason I personally I like sliding more than rolling, but in a game like this with abilities that give you movement, I think rolling is better. If they
Also their
because you can lock rolling into an animation, right? Because technically rolling, as long as you give it immunity frames where you can't get hit, right? I think locking it into a specific speed of an animation is fine, especially with the movement. Like Nase would not get a movement speed on her roll because it's a locked
That would be
animation.
fine. That
So
would be fine.
Nase being able to roll on her water is fine. Like as opposed to Nase having momentum and then sliding. Like that just sounds fucking horrific. As opposed to Eos dashing and then sliding, shifting her hitbox, you know? Like it's just like things like that. Like I obviously I'm just thinking of this in the whole scheme of things. For me, add more movement to the game. That's what I love movement. I love movement. I love aggressiveness. But I just think this game is unique, and I like the uniqueness of it. I'm just trying to give other ways to like make the game better.
It's not that I'm like totally against sliding or rolling. It's just I don't want them to ruin the game at its core. And I feel like
They're
that
not
comes
bad
with-
mechanics. They're
No,
not
it's
bad
not that they're
mechanics.
bad.
They're
Yeah,
just
no.
not.
I think diving would
they
be
weren't
beautiful.
intended exactly for this game. Just
Yeah.
alter
That's what
the
I'm
way the diving animation is, because, like you say, I said, it is not a dive. It's more of a
No, it's
lay
more
down.
like-
It's
Just lay down forward. They're just like, "Ugh."
Yeah, it's just more of a falling. It's falling down. It's not a dive. It's just fall.
I just think a lot of people also have to realize like that, and I'm gonna keep putting this out there. Also, he's playing with like the really popular YouTubers. Okay, dope. Is this is an alpha. This is an alpha. It's an alpha. Like this, there's going to be things that change, even if we don't want them to, even if we want them to. There's going to be things that happen.
This game does not have omni movement.
It's
The
not
only
Black
movement
Ops 6.
you have is that you could jump forward like a dolphin dive and turn around and do a whole 360 around and shoot, which sometimes is kind of funny if you use it for the wrong intentions. I have no friends. The solo queue experience
What was
is so bad.
Okay,
And when
wait, I
say
can,
bad,
like,
guys, it's bad.
Ella jump on this?
This
All
is
right.
an alpha, so they
Let him
only
talk,
did
but-
squad.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
But man,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. I'll
was
let you know.
Go ahead.
playing by myself
one.
for 2 hours, and I was. I have to laugh and say this, but I was having a terrible time. It was so bad, but at the same time, I was having fun because the game is new, it's fresh, the gunplay is nice.
Mhm.
But the solo queue experience, not so much, especially when your randoms are on the other side of the map doing their own thing. But eventually, when you play with teammates,
That's with
it
every
does feel
BR.
better. I just
I'm
wish
sorry, that's literally every
Alpha,
BR.
they
And
would've
I
added
definitely
a
want
Way
to
more
solo
punishing
queue.
for this one
Make
because of the low
solos and
TTK and the fact that they can die in
At least
2
Okay.
seconds.
For me, it would have been perfect.
Go ahead and
I
all right.
could've
You're good to
just played
pause it
by
'cause he's
myself.
Yeah,
he's-
pause it.
All right. I don't know if anybody really like. I did play this game a lot, like you, McCoy. Your time definitely was probably like halved with solo and playing with a full squad, just because you always had people who would play with you. But
Yeah.
you definitely played your fair square of full solos. I honestly think this game solos fucking awesome, phenomenal. I definitely think
Teammates, you're always gonna hate them every game. Valorant, CS:GO, Battle Royales, Apex, PUBG, Fortnite. You're gonna hate your teammates. That's just how life works. Rocket League, they're always gonna be annoying. But for me, solo queue was fine, bro. I would like the TTK didn't do shit. Just play it with your brain. Use your brain a little bit, and you'll be fine. That's like, and I'm being kind of like not like a douchebag to people, but just in general, like if you don't use your brain when you play this game, you're gonna have an issue. You're gonna have trouble. But just remember, cover matters, abilities exist, and aim. Boom, you're good. You're good to play, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Not that I had the easiest time, but if you just play a little bit with like your horrible randoms, quotation marks, if you just play with them, you'll be fine and you'll win. I
Yeah.
won hella matches, dropped 20 bombs. It's just
Doesn't
it's a battle royale.
matter if they're bad.
It's also like Ruth said, like solo queue being hard is a good thing because then it makes people have to play together and it promotes playing together. The harder solo queue is, the less solo queuers you're gonna have.
Personally,
Be like in the super
For
high
me,
ranks for no reason.
and obviously, I'm just like different. I like get in that sense of like the mindset. It was easy as fuck. Like I'm not saying it was easier to play without a squad because obviously you have you have like a synergy with other people and you have like
Also,
your ability to work together.
yeah, give me
But-
1 second. Rizzo, what do you mean you got a message from Vu?
Solo queue being hard is good. I agree. I'm definitely that teammate. Sorry. I'm reading your chat.
One of the
It's
things
like
in
you're
this
saying-
game, especially in solo queue, that I would think of is you definitely need to play with your teammates, but you can also play off of the fact that your teammate is gonna make just a really bad play.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, use them.
But I'll give an example. Me and he were playing. We were a duo, and we had two teammates who were just absolutely pushing McCoy and Trail for absolutely no reason. And knowing exactly what they were gonna do, I just waited for them to go run out, make a dumb play, and then I capitalized off of it because they're gonna move to try and kill them, and I'm already waiting for it.
Yeah. What?
You just position yourself around the
100%, yeah.
teammates' mistakes.
Just use your
You'll
brain.
do better.
Literally, yeah.
Literally, just use your brain about it.
Yeah, like
That's why. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, there's definitely a lot of like there's a lot of skill expression to this game. You can definitely just run it down if you really wanted to. Like,
Oh, for sure.
no one's stopping you from running it down. Like, people. Okay, one thing people gotta realize is I said this a lot, and I always stand by this. If you want to run it down, go ahead, be my guest, run it down. But at the same time, be prepared to die a lot. There's no running it down without dying. Like, you don't W key everyone and win all the time. Not even like, Asu, fucking Fade,
Watch
all
your
solo
streams, bro.
squatting. Yeah, like they only post the good games. They only post the good games. Like, if they posted every game, they would not look as like, they'd still be good, but not as
Also, they're
good.
not nuts. Yeah.
Like,
It's not. that
they
level.
don't win every single fucking game solo squatting. Like, it's not easy. It's not doable to win every game solo squatting.
I did actually solo squad in this game. Not gonna say I ever won because I suck, but the idea of it behind it, like, is like if you just the way I play, I can't really solo squad right now in the moment just because I feel like there wasn't enough time for me to like do what I learn that in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the TTK matters, yes, but if you're just like, again, if you're just smart, you don't even notice it. Like, you really don't notice it. Just play smart, and you like the TTK. It's just there. It's just another game that has time to kill. There's no weirdness about it. It's just normal.
Exactly. I think it's fine. People just gotta
Chill on that shit.
chill. Yeah.
It's because they're not
It's
used
an
to
adaptation.
getting
You
shit
just
on.
gotta
so-
adapt to it,
but they're
like
just used to not
almost
getting shit
every
on.
other game.
All it is. They're cocky ass players who are like, "Oh, dude, I'm really good in other games, but this game's TTK is too fast for me, man." And then
Wait,
they come over here and they get shit on, and they're like,
Give
It's
me
because they get a cop out.
Give me 1 second
Yeah.
though. Let me you guys can keep hold on. I'm gonna send you the link if you guys want to keep watching it. I'll timestamp it and everything.
Alright.
But I need to hold on. I need to do something.
"No worries."
I'm gonna just
I'm
send
gonna
it to you.
finish
now.
the video.
Yeah, you can finish up the video without me. It's fine.
And then I'll
Alright.
wait for. I think we have one. I don't actually know if we have one more. I think that was the same person. Oh, we do. We can watch the other one later or whatever. But this is me and Reptile finish this
Yeah, go for it.
because I got to go.
Yo, Rezo, what do you mean you got a message from Vu?
Character who's like a side character.
Rezo. Are you there, Rezo? What the hell? Definitely pressed the wrong button there. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, stream.
Useful.
Everything, honestly.
Yeah,
Flash
everything is
grenades?
extremely
Holy
useful.
shit! I swear I went to heaven.
Those flashes will blind you.
We're talking about the grenades and how like we're talking about how
I'm
this game. Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about this game has way more utility than PUBG does when it comes to the low TTK. Because PUBG has a low TTK, if not lower than the one that we already have. But Novita has way more utilities to deal with the TTK. And that's where you need to find the strength and you need to use those utilities. You're not just pure shootouts. If you're trying to take a pure shootout every single time, you're just not playing the game right.
100%. The gist of this, though, in my opinion, the whole reason I wanted to say something is just shit take. So the first off, like in general, like, there's no reason to mention the fact that solo queuing sucks. Just any battle royale, it's not fun. It's not good. If you're a normal player or you're a casual player or you're somebody who's not looking to be competitive, solo queuing is not gonna be your fun unless you're a
Uh,
sweaty streamer who plays this game every
Unless
single
you're
day.
getting a pro on your team every single game, solo queue is going to be not fun.
Yeah, like I don't know, just like get friends. I guess I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's continue. Also, he said 2 hours of solo queue. That's like what, 5 games, maybe 10 games if you play. Like you're just I don't know. Like it's not something you can like. It's just not something you should judge. It just sucks in every game. So.
Especially with the fact it's a 5-day alpha.
But what do you say?
100 FPS.
How
And
much?
I will consider that I have a mid-tier PC.
Key.
That was a big stretch. Alright. I'm back. Oh, Vu is just fucking in my DMs, just harassing me.
Who is?
Vu.
Ignore him.
I'm about to fucking block him.
Do that too.
Bro's obsessed with you.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm just a goat like that. Natural, I have people that just don't like.
Gunplay is so fucking perfect. It's so
Yeah, the
beautiful.
gunplay is like one
The
of the best.
gunplay is incredible.
I think gunplay is probably one of the best things in the game. 100%.
Also, I really wanted to say like this video, like he had some bad takes, but ultimately a good video. It's just like the Genshin music carried for me. So, I mean, anybody else can say whatever they want, but like that shit was bad takes, but also some good ones. There's just point
Alright,
mentioning certain
and
moments.
I wanna bring one more thing up. I'll screen share for you guys, but
Alright.
so this is mostly for stream, but I'll screen share for you guys anyways. But yeah, go lock the door. Yeah. But so right here, where is it? So these are all like updates they said. So they said that depending on the time of day, there may not be enough people for matching. So in that case, bots will participate. So they said that there's gonna be bots already before the beta started in the Japanese server. They said that people are not gonna be compatible, right? They said a lot of these things. I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, they let out a PSA on like what hashtag to use for FateTriggers stuff so that people show up, which is really cool. But that's not the stuff I want to show. I want to show this stuff. This is the important stuff. So
Quick disclaimer: the reason most of this is in Japanese is because they're mainly Japanese company, and
yeah,
it's extremely easy to get out their stuff in their native language and not have to cross translate over it to English and other languages. It's much easier to get this stuff out.
yeah. So let me just pull up Google Translate real quick. Right here. This is one of the most popular posts about things wrong with the game. Right? So, right here is although the game system is similar to PUBG, to be honest, gun control, recoil control is easier than Apex. I think they may have made this recoil setting with light and mobile users in mind. Light means casual, and this means like new people. But at present, I feel some experienced gamers are wreaking havoc at mid to long distance range, and light users, casual users, are being defeated without even realizing it. I think this is why snipers are so unpopular on the opinion board. In Apex, the focus is on close range speedy exchanges due to the placement of obstacles. So this recoil control was a hit, but in this game, which is more like PUBG and has a heavier control, the flatness of the map worked against you, as being discovered on flat ground means death. I understand that only high-level players can do this, but I'm skeptical that even a less skilled user like me can do it. I think that even if we increase the stamina or make the recoil worse, we probably won't be able to achieve a satisfactory new gameplay, so I think the map needs major revisions. Trees in the way at extremely high altitudes, making it difficult to see, adding some terrace to flat areas to increase the number of ridges, increasing the number of small buildings that act as obstacles, etc. Like, that was probably the best take I've ever seen so far.
Really well put.
Like this is the difference between the Japanese. This is like the difference between a Japanese server and the NA server. There is not. I searched through most of them, all the green ones at least, because like if it's marked red, then like people obviously don't want it, right? I searched through most of the green ones. Not a single green one had anything to do about the TTK. Not one. Not a single one had to do with the TTK.
Cause it's fine. It's crazy how that works. If you're just good, if you just play the, you don't even have to be good. Just play with like a little bit of brain, you'll be fine. I think even I think bad players actually benefit more from the TTA being so fast because it gives them more of a chance to win a gunfight.
What does this say?
It it makes it not rely as much on pure mechanics
Oh, yeah.
and more gameplay. If you're more of a
The
brain player,
most the
you can
most
just outplay
upvoted
someone.
one is talking about taking away friendly fire for running people over.
The cars, oh the
Ah,
cars, they just one shot you.
bullshit.
This.
That's some bullshit. I like that. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna do it when they get like friendly fire, do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
In
mentioned.
comp,
But
that would be so annoying.
okay, so here's the difference between that. You see, you. Okay, so let me just highlight it, right? No, I'm not flaming you, by the way. This is just how I'm gonna. I'm just gonna. No, I'm talking to my chat. I'm talking to my chat.
Oh, I was like,
I'm not flaming you, okay? But this is okay. So just look at this, right? He said yes, people are dying fast, but he didn't blame the TTK for it. He blamed how little terrain there is. He blamed that there's not enough foliage, there's not enough trees, there's not enough buildings to like play cover in. He blamed the recoil, he blamed the cover. He never blamed the TTK for how fast people are dying. I think that's the difference between Japan and NA. NA's like, oh, the TTK is too low. But NA also plays in the open. These guys are just like, okay, look, I am in the open. If there was more cover here, I'd be able to get to the cover and play the cover instead.
I agree with that. I think people complain.
I'm in the open, and then like his main problem, right, is that good players just beam. He himself said that he even thinks that a low tier player like him can beam in this game. Yeah, but that's the problem. He's saying that the difference, the literal difference is that he's saying change the recoil control or add more cover, as opposed to saying straight up just change the TTK. That's the difference, in my opinion.
Actually, like trying to think of a different solution than just instantly going TTK is too fast. TTK is too fast.
Yeah.
Using his brain.
Exactly. Like I think this is the better way. I think if you want to, because hiring recoil and giving more cover artificially makes the TTK higher. Artificially.
Because I'm fine with the gameplay. Like I wouldn't even thought of that because I don't care about things like that. But if you have to think about it and have to find a solution around for people who are complaining and crying about the TTK, or you just want certain things to change because like like people die too quickly just because there's no recoil. Yeah, I agree that this is like a really good idea, and like I think a lot more people should think about.
If you add more recoil to the game, it fixes everything everyone's been complaining about. It fixes shitty players from winning gunfights. It fixes what else? It fixes shitty players from winning gunfights. It fixes people dying so fast from longer ranges. And if you do get beamed from longer ranges, that just means that guy is really good. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it adds more mechanical skill if you add more recoil. I think that's the way they should go about it.
I agree.
If they want to hire the TTK, they just make more recoil on their guns, and it artificially makes it higher.
100%. Okay, cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go change my daughter's.
I've explained this to
No
you
problem.
before, but Fortnite actually has a pretty low TTK. TTK is nowhere near as high as you would think it is, but
Yeah.
because you can build and create your own cover, that artificially raises it.
Yeah. I think honestly, I think that's the way they have to do it. I think they have to lower they have to hire the recoil on the guns, and then I think after they hire the TTK on the recoil on the guns, the TTK will artificially higher up because less people are going to be able to beam.
As a mechanically bad player myself, I can say the recoil is extremely easy to control.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. At times I don't even have to do much with it. I can kind of just point it at them, and it does the rest.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Being said, the game still does reward having a bigger brain than your opponent.
Absolutely.
And that is a nice thing to have in a game. It can't always be just mechanically better, you just win. Not in this game. This game is not designed for that. Now, if you are mechanically better, you'll still do a lot more than someone who just has zero mechanics and only brain. But there's a balance to it.
What the fuck am I reading?
What are you reading?
Bro, I fucking... Dude, I'm blocking this guy, bro. All he does is actually start fights.
This Vu guy?
Yeah.
I don't even know who this guy is, dog. I like how the first thing you post in the server is how the game is not gonna do anything at all.
What, in the Novita Chosen? Oh, no, in the official server.
No, in this server. The first thing he posted in general was the fact that the game wouldn't do anything at all. It's since been deleted. But I can show you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, do it. This guy followed me to 4 different fucking servers to, like, harass me, quite literally.
That was awesome.
Honestly, hold on, give me a second.
Here. Take that. Anime attracts a lot of schizos. You're not crazy to say that. You're not crazy to say that. If anything, you'd be in the right to say that.
I really lost. Yeah, I know, for real. Like, okay, you know what? Fuck no. No, fuck no. You know what? We're bringing it up. This motherfucker used this. Hold on. Let me save this image. This motherfucker used this. Okay. Let's just put this in perspective, right? He says it's botted, right? Which honestly, I do believe. I do believe that they may have botted their YouTube views, right? And then he shows that we have 200,000 wish lists and Strinova has 1 million wish lists, right? All right. How long has Strinova been out?
Almost a full year.
No. They had their anniversary like a month ago.
Did they actually?
Yes.
God. Strinova's been around. Yeah, more
People
than a
have
year.
known about Strinova for a while, okay? Just because it hit 1 million wish lists over a course of fucking years? A course of Strinova? Strinova had a course of like a year. Like, FateTrigger the Novita didn't have advertising until 2 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
And it's already at 200K.
it only started advertising right before its
Like this is what I'm saying. Like bro is just coming out here to fucking harass me in my stream. Like you need to fucking relax, bro. Like you're actually so weird. I just blocked them because that shit was annoying.
yeah, and the reason you found out about FateTrigger Novita 2 weeks ago is because they never released anything beforehand.
Yo, Rue. Hold on. Hold on.
Rue, drop some wisdom.
No. Rue, can you here, I'm gonna send this to you in DMs. Can you like get this motherfucker banned from the fake trigger Discord? That's why he typed to me in one of the fucking channels.
Take your meds and the voices will go away. I think it's funny that this guy Vu was just hate watching your stream, waited till you posted the Discord, joined the Discord, posted that, and then just didn't say anything afterward, and just started going in your DMs. That's hilarious.
Can you get that motherfucker banned from the Discord or something? Is he in chat? In my chat? No. He shouldn't be. But he was in the Fate Trigger, the Novita. That's where he typed what I sent you. He typed it in the Star Hopper kills are overtuned. Like this guy's so weird. Do.
I'm back.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what game to play right now, bro.
Huh. I know
We
what I'm
were
gonna play if I do
spoiled.
play a
This-
game, but I got videos at it.
I just don't know what game to like just grind. Like I think I'm just gonna play Strinova. Like Ica. Just Ica only. Like
I would be playing
I don't hate
Strinova if I could.
Strinova. Like I actually don't hate Strinova. I just like Fate Trigger more. Alrighty.
I would be playing Strinova if I can.
Same.
In 5 days you can, right? No, it's on the 10th, no?
Yeah, it's on the 10th, so I have to wait until the beta.
Wait, I just noticed, did I ever sign up for that?
You better check.
Well, kind of works perfect for me anyway. I might check out that other guy's video just to see if there's anything I want to check out, but other than that, that was a really good video. Good video.
Overall, good video.
Dog shit opinions, but oh yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I
I'd
actually
say
opinions too.
misinformed.
I mean, he really didn't have to mention the factor about the thingy, the squad thingy, but that was the only one I was really talking about. Other ones are fine.
Most people just don't like solo queue experiences, so that's fine
Like,
for him to
I just
mention
don't know
that.
why it's like, but it's not a Fate Trigger specific thing.
It's not, but it's not like he doesn't have the
Sure.
ability to touch on it. It's fine for him to touch on it.
And it is also fine for me to go ahead and say it is absolutely dumb. And then I would be like, he seems like a great guy, probably has good character, but that is a dumb opinion. Or dumb thing to touch on. And then he can be like, well, I wanted to. And I could be like, okay. But you see, the difference is people can't be civil nowadays. So it ends up being like, why would you say that? Oh, because I can. If you can do the same thing, you can say my opinion is bad. Know what I mean? People just do not know how to just agree. They can't just. Everything has to turn into an argument with people.
This is true.
Like if you say something that I think is smart as fuck, and I was disagreeing with you at first, and I'm like, oh wait, that actually makes sense. Like you said, he can touch on it. I'm like, wait, that's actually factual. He can. Just like I can say something bad about it, but doesn't mean I'm wrong or he's wrong. It just means we have our own opinion, which is why this world goes around. Don't yell at me.
All right.
Damn it. I'm excited. Wait, 1,708,000 registrations
For what?
for Nova?
Pre-registrations.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But then again, this is over the course of a much longer time.
I know, but it's like it's still freaking insane. Yeah, I wasn't saying anything bad about anything else. I was just saying it's crazy. I didn't know Strinova would like. Yeah, I know it's a cool game and I'm excited to
The,
play it, but
the hard part is I doubt that like 70% of those people are still looking forward to the game just because they did
true.
it, and then they're just not gonna touch it afterward.
That happens. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna need the direct download link or something. I don't think I have the Strinova client anymore.
Did you uninstall it?
Yeah, can you send me like the wait? Damn, I have it.
Oh, you already have it. Right.
Is this it?
Why do you need it? I don't have it.
Because I'm pretty sure if you had the old betas, you can play in the new one, right?
Probably.
Yeah, there it is. I forgot I got it because I forgot that the Brazil one, the Brazil servers were technically still the Brazil servers were technically still the global one. They just locked it to Brazil only servers. So yeah, I have it.
That's good shit. All right, I'm gonna go.
Alrighty.
Just because I'm
Alright.
feeding my daughter and she's eating like a menace right now, and we're gonna watch something. But yeah, that was a good video. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No
Talk to you
problem, no
guys later.
problem.
Deuces.
Talk to you later.
Where's Key at? Is Key awake?
He might be.
Rue, is Key awake?
You need to talk to him about something.
Huh? Yeah, about
He said you need-
SQI.
Ah. Makes sense. Hold on 1 second.
Also, yeah, what type of game should I play? Should I really just hop on Strinova? I might just hop on Strinova right now.
I mean, Strinova's still not a bad game by any means.
It's not. It's not. I just been enjoying other games.
Which is completely fine.
Hold on, give me a second.
Um,
Whoa. Alright, I have the other Strinova installer. I'm gonna just play Strinova for now on stream.
Man, I wish I could access the freaking thing. Now I gotta wait 5 days.
One second. Fuck. Alrighty. Do, 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 do.
Strinova Gaming. What do I want to play?
Strinova Gaming.
I'm still washed on this game, so might as well unwash.
What game?